Boop, boop. Hello?
Maboop.
Ah, yeah.
Hello.
Hi,
Remember us?
It's been a million years.
it's we. Look at us.
Oh my gosh, I just looked at chat and holy shit.
Jeez. Oh, yeah, keep throwing those D6s over here. That'll only go well. That's only a positive thing.
Nah, they've just thrown 2 at Tom.
Hi, Noko.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, guys. Lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you all. Yeah, on the shit list already. Majestic Space Chicken right at the top.
Hi, Grace.
Hi. Let's get into fucking D&D. Remember when we played that? I remember when we played
I've been
that.
jonesing.
I've been jonesing too. All sorts of shit happened last time. Before we get into it, we'll do a little recap. Before the recap, we're going to very quickly describe the prompts that we're going to talk about today, because then our players can prepare for what those prompts will be. Then I'll do a recap, and then we'll hear what the answers to the prompts are.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I love how
That's
specific this has
good
become.
flow.
Yeah.
For that.
So my question then is, so our prompt for this week for our players is, what's something that you used to believe but you've changed your mind on? That's for us to hear from our players. So we can get back into the headspace of our characters. You'll also have to think of some kind of event that has occurred at the tavern that you guys have a large amount of money invested in. Last time that we played, which was a million years ago, our party endeavored to prepare one of our players, or one of our characters rather, not players, Haiku,
Oh, if only.
for a date. Haiku was preparing for a date with an old flame. An old flame whose name you'd think I would remember.
Pearl.
Some Pearl.
Pearl.
A flush shadow, who's a business owner nearby in the city of Suzail called the Sachet Away. She owns a naval themed high end fashion shop. And
boutique, you might say.
well, absolutely. These guys have prepared Haiku for the date, including acquiring a tuxedo, which apparently is an important part of Haiku's date ritual. Having a very, very, very expensive bath, which has made them smell so good that they now get a weeks-long charisma advantage on persuasion checks. And booking a place at the Old King's Favourite, a very up-end restaurant for seafood. They booked that by sending animated servants over there, tiny servants, that were 2 knives and a chopping board. Only one of which had a message on to reserve the table, and that is not the one that arrived. Whilst this was all happening, eventually we finally got Haiku into the the restaurant, prepared for their date, and they started having a nice little conversation. In the back of the room, there seems to be a rowdy noble who has very recently been threatened by Haiku to shut the fuck up.
I rolled a 20.
You noticed when you did roll a 20, you noticed when you rolled a 20 with your +0 modifier, that there were he'd had a bodyguard with him, and that the bodyguard didn't take too kindly to your interaction. Now, the rest of the party had their fortunes read, and we'd heard some interesting tales from the fortune teller. Nerly had heard that she would have a message from a family member. Ethael had heard that you were on the right path to find what you seek, but one can never know if their endeavors will be gratefully received. And Oro said, the path of understanding will take you further than the path of blame. Then after that, they'd overheard a small street urchin talking about someone called Sub Rosa and trying to meet up with Sub Rosa. This is a name of, from what we can understand, someone affiliated. I don't know what you guys know about that, and I can't remember what you've been told. Someone who is of note, who Ethael has been told might have some work for him.
We do know.
I think that is all we know, and that they might be affiliated with the Thieves Guild or something.
Right, yes, okay. So you have heard that they're affiliated with the Thieves Guild. I remember now. You heard that from some low-level adventurers in
I
the...
thought the devil told us.
No, the devil asked for you to interfere with Sub Rosa's relationship with the druids.
Yeah.
The,
They
the
didn't name
Society
what-
for
okay.
Stalwart Adventurers is where you heard about it from some kids,
Okay.
young adventurers. And we ended our session with Oro, eyes in the sky, spotting where this little street urchin had wandered off to. And that's where we ended our session. Did I miss anything?
I think that's everything.
I think that's everything.
Sounds
Okay,
about right.
cool. Then prompt time. What did you guys used to believe but now no longer believe? Oh yes, also Jack's Haiku's tuxedo has a curse on it that makes them speak in a Sean Connery voice.
I was hoping we'd all forgotten about that.
Almost did.
But I
I
didn't
put it
know
in my
it's in the-
notes.
It's in the title.
It's in the Roll20 chat as well.
Mhm.
We literally
I
all made
forgot to write
sure that we
down-
wouldn't forget it.
Yes.
Thank you.
I forgot to write down my very cool and very scary divination thing. I did not forget to write down Jack has to speak in a Sean Connery accent.
Thanks.
Longer than you think. Priorities, you see.
I did get a post game inspiration though.
You
That's
did.
true.
Well deserved. So for our prompt players.
Yeah, I feel like the obvious one for Nurli is like, I learned that every god other than Selene is not evil and horrible and bad. But that's kind of like a little obvious and like a gimme. So there's that. But I also think she has learned that relationships are not transactional and that you don't have to perform a certain way in order to be loved and accepted.
Wow.
I like that.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good lesson to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else?
I've kind of flipped the prompt on its head, and it's more what does Haiku now believe? And it's not quite as anti-religion as they were to begin with.
Okay. So they
At
started
least
off
with Selene.
at least specifically with Selene.
Yeah. Pretty much just Selene.
I can't imagine where that influence might have come from.
Who knows? It's worked. It's not converted, just open a little bit more.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Perhaps there are some other gods that Haiku will be interested in. We'll soon find out.
Oh,
Or will
no.
we? Anyone else?
Is Sean Connery a god? In
Oh,
That would be so
Contemporary
funny.
Vector.
Grace, no.
Athael's belief was that there was kind of only one path for them set out by their school where they learnt their craft, and that their kind of fate was to uphold that purpose and serve the Raven Queen. They don't believe that anymore. Or they don't believe that's the only path to that.
Right, yes. An important point for your backstory that I will not divulge any further into. But
A lot of religious realizations happening in this.
That's true. Let's hear Oro's religious realization.
Yeah.
Mine's not religious. Sorry. I think Oro used to feel quite like she couldn't be touched, like she was invulnerable sort of thing at the circus. And now from like having that imposter happen and like just generally being like where she is now at life, she feels very vulnerable and like replaceable and like forgettable. Like this could happen now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I suppose that does speak a lot to Oro's character arc, is that starting off very positive and suddenly having to nosedive towards paranoia. As that is, maybe there's something that we can come out of on the other side. We'll see.
Yeah. Thanks for gifting a sub, Cyborg. To the Holy Ham.
Ooh, the Holy Ham.
After all this religious talk.
Oh my god, Twitch heard us.
And what's happening at our the
Blushing Kiss.
Blushing
the
kiss.
Blushing Kiss Inn?
Do you want to do yours?
Oh,
Jack?
I did have a prompt, but I've noticed someone suggested one that was better than mine. So I'm willing for someone to go through that way instead.
Okay, do you want to write
Let
yours
Zinch
down
take the
for
reins on that
next
one.
week?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Then we have a lot. This week, a traveling circus came by from my circus, which I haven't forgotten the name of. I just don't want to tell you it right now.
Circus of Columba.
That's the one.
A secret circus.
You passed the test.
Secret circus.
A small little traveling group has gone there for a little event
like
this
that.
weekend.
Wonderful. I think
Do they
it
have like
makes sense.
satellite smaller groups? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I quite like that as
Yeah.
a concept.
It's like the warm-up shows before the main circus
Yeah.
starts.
Exactly.
Well, it's we're in winter now, so it's the off period. So maybe they're they're drumming up some money for traveling.
Yeah.
They make a grand total of 19 gold, which is nothing to turn your nose up at. As
Nice.
people start to close up their coffers for the winter season, 19 gold's still pretty good. Okay. Now, I'm genuinely curious. Where do you guys want to start today? Are we starting with what's going on at the date, or are we poking around in a cellar?
Poking around in the cellar.
It's funny because I was gonna say start with the date so that we start off like I feel like cinematically an episode written would start off with like the fancy date and a really relaxed thing and then would cut to action.
Okay.
But that's 2 votes, so
And
We need
there are
tiebreaker.
3 of us on the seller side, so we can outvote Jack.
Yeah, Jack voted for your side.
yeah, he means outvote
Yeah.
him so that we can see
Yeah,
what's going
yeah.
on with the date.
Oh,
That's
I
what
see.
we're truly interested in right now.
Okay, well let's go over to the date, shall we? Let's go over to the
This won't be forgotten.
Haiku returns to their seat with Pearl. You just had some music played. Do you remember? You paid for the house
Yeah.
bands to play some songs.
It was
Some
very
specific
specifically music I didn't write down. You did describe last time.
I did, yes.
If you want to
Yes,
know, watch the
I
VOD.
did. If you want to know, watch the VOD. Kaladast's pieces, Energy for the Flightless, the 13th Cantata, and the Fantasia of the First Fledgling is what you decided on in the end.
I remember that one.
That was the best of the choices because the others were a bit more morose or a bit too sermony, a bit too religious.
A bit funerally.
Yes, and sort of brought the mood down. So far, you have appropriately got a fairly good seat. You've not got the best seat in the house, but you've got a fairly good seat. You've also additionally remembered your Aarakocra etiquette for dates.
I wrote that down.
You have picked a good wine to go with the meal. And you've tipped the musicians. You've also had to interrupt the noble who is currently on the other side of the room making a bit of a ruckus. And you've spotted that the noble on the other side of the room is accompanied by a bodyguard. So you are currently in a conversation with your date. Are there any topics in particular that you want to lead the conversation towards?
Or just how we could sit in silence for hours and it wouldn't be awkward.
That's crazy.
For a moment, she tests that theory, and she takes a nice long drink from her beverage. She meets your eyes and holds it for not an uncomfortable amount of time, but she doesn't avert her gaze and waits to see if you do. There's a tension in the air as she does so, just as the song or the piece finishes. And the two of you have a moment The tension builds just long enough to hear, "These bloody Sembians eat better than this, and they're on rations!" from the noble on the other side of the room. He's,
Sorry, I've just got to get myself.
He's passionate. Passionate.
Okay, I need to calibrate myself again.
Yeah. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
Pretty bollocks.
Shaken, not stirred. I did try to calm him down, Pearl. Very sorry.
It's okay. You it's not your job to control every little thing.
Gosh, it's like it's so nice. And then there's
We're having a lovely time.
that fucker.
Yes. That gentleman is unpleasant.
Oh, you're so well spoken. He was a lot more refined than I was.
Well, I think that that's one of the things that maybe worked with us.
Mm,
We weren't the same person.
yeah, it's very true. Chalk and cheese, I think they call it.
Over at the cask house. Yeah, no, that was
No, I've learnt a lot of circus lingo in my since we've last met.
circus lingo.
It's one of my friends I travel with. She's a circus performer.
No, you don't say.
Yeah,
Would-
you learn a lot of.
Would I know which circus? Where's she working?
Oh, I mean, Oro the
No.
Magnificent, I would say.
Wait. So when she came to that was the Oro,
That was the one and only.
and you did.
Sorry,
This is going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to ask if there's any chance to get something signed.
Oh, I mean, you are more than welcome to come and meet her afterwards.
Oh, I think
I'm sure she'd be. I mean,
I couldn't.
I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised she's not looking through the window right now. Like,
She turns around and
if anything, I'm a little concerned by it.
Oh, well, the famous Oro, I'm certain, is totally fine.
And,
What kind of trouble can they possibly get up to whilst we're just having a small meal?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Cut
Where's she got
to
Nugget with her?
our party, reconvening in the alleyway behind the old King's Favourite, find themselves looking at the cellar doors beneath a building on this road.
Shall we?
Can we just go into these? I've got knowledge on this sort of like
Yep.
thieves' cant stuff. I know it means cash, but
Yep.
what does that mean? Like, what's the?
So for the most part, it very much depends on the guild, the person who put it there, but the intent behind the kind of the cant in this particular case, in this mode, as it were, this medium, is that it is a safe house. Like, it's kind of like a storage space for supplies. You'd expect to find enough food for the night, somewhere to stay and lay low.
Right. Okay. So we want to go in there and be chill, like we belong there, and not like weird.
Well, you wouldn't expect a cache to be loaded with people. Like, you're expecting a small room with some goodies in it.
Right.
They are very much supposed to be safe houses more than anything else.
Okay. Should we go in, or should we wait till after Haku's date?
We
I
saw.
know you said date, but I thought you said dead for a second there, and I was like, all right, date.
God.
I don't know whether we should rush to not wait to make sure that we find out what's going on, or don't lose them, or if we should wait for Haiku. I feel like we should rush in, but
Because we saw someone go in here, right?
Or rather, Oro did from the sky.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of minutes now.
You don't think this is a trap by Garius, do you?
Well, now I
Be-
worry.
Well, we just got that fortune saying that I'm gonna receive a message from a family member, you know? So like I suddenly am really worried. But like I look around, is there like a brick or something I could put in the door so it can't like automatically swing back and close and lock on us?
Absolutely.
But maybe we can just like, and I go over and I pick it up, like put this in the door so it can't close so we can just run away if it looks bad.
Sounds
Sure.
like a good plan.
Okay. So I feel like we open it and shuffle in.
Open
and
the door.
So these are
Yeah.
two two big doors in the ground, kind of like a beer cellar, sort of like a wine
cellar.
cellar.
Okay.
Like a coal cellar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, coal cellar. That kind of open up, and as you take a few steps in, you quickly realize that this is unoccupied. You can see a couple of long, dry, like wine kegs, like huge wine kegs. You hear the squeak of a mouse somewhere, but there's a thick layer of dust.
Are there any marks in the dust?
Roll me a
Are there
perception
any-
check.
Oh,
I want to help.
perhaps. Yeah, no. Athalea's going to say, perhaps we can see some marks in the dust for where this person has gone.
You mean to ask
Thale is
Oro to
helping
roll the Oro to roll the dice?
Guidance. And since they said it out loud, I'm like, yes,
Mhm.
I will help in my own way.
Whoa! Look at this, plus 14 and getting a 16 on the die.
Wait, I get a plus 4.
Literally 10
Yeah.
more than
What?
I have.
And if Thale is helping, then advantage, right? Like,
I'm not, yeah. I feel
Pointing
like
out
there should be a
it being-
mechanic where you can't help any further, but
Oh, shit.
You can very easily see a set of footmarks in the dust that lead towards a back right corner of the room. There's only one trail of prints, and they are about the same size as a small child.
Oh, they went back this way. Tiny, tiny little footprints. It's just standing out the way.
yeah, I'm helping.
You helped by suggesting that it be done.
Ah, fair.
Follow the footprints.
Yes,
Sure.
maybe.
Quickly
this will
enough,
lead
you
us
find
to
a
the-
small manhole cover in the back of the cellar. You very quickly realize probably leads to sewers. Because we couldn't avoid the sewers. I've got them, guys! Where's Canuck?
Wait a second.
Where's Canuck? I did this for you, Canuck!
Am I missing out on the sewers again?
That'd be amazing. Come back. As long as
Oh.
there's no rats down there with like giving out infectious wounds.
one festering wound.
Yeah, I will feel personally attacked if Athale also gets a festering wound.
I love the way that you just said festering. Don't-
Festering!
Festering. Wound, comma, festering. Government name.
I put my waders on.
Are we
Good
going
call.
in?
I just love the mental image of us now, like years later. We see the manhole cover. Oro and I look at each other because we're the ones who have had this experience.
Yeah.
Thale hasn't, to
Yeah,
our
yeah.
knowledge.
Mhm.
I sigh, and Oro is like out of the backpack, the waiter, and puts them on. I'm
Here
gonna
we
make my
go
dress
again.
slightly shorter so that it's not brushing against the ground in
Sure.
the gross sewers. Because even though it can't get dirty, it could.
The rest of
touch-
it can.
The rest of me can, and it could rub it on me. Yeah, so we're not
Mm.
doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna end up in a Star Guardian in a Sailor Moon outfit by the end of this. Like, "Ooh, get it away from me!" Star Guardian, League addled. Anyway,
Can Nugget fit through here?
Yeah.
Nugget, you want to come in the sewers?
That sounds horrible. But I'm not letting you go alone.
oh,
You sure? You don't have to if you don't want to.
You know, the worst part about this is that I can't fly in most sewers, I feel. It's going to be too small for me.
Why don't you wait outside of where Haiku is and keep an eye on Haiku?
That sounds amazing. I wonder if they've got any scraps.
No, you wait outside. You don't go in. You just wait outside.
Then I've got to go in.
That was a dumb decision. That shouldn't have happened.
I'm smarter than a knife.
Yes, you are. Only just.
what is the intelligence of the animated creatures actually?
It's not good. It's not good. Okay. But only because you've got Nearly going with you.
Yeah. Don't go too far. Don't trust anyone except for Haiku and me.
You don't go too far.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, we won't go too far.
Listen to my cacaws if you.
I'm well prepared for the cacars.
Okay. And you
And he takes
cacaw
off.
if you need help. Yeah. Okay. Let's go in. You ready,
see that,
Athale?
Yes. I do not have anything to prepare myself for this, but it is the way we must go.
I see that Nugget is leaving, and I sneak him some sprouts. I'm actually going to take my cloak off and put it in my pack and make my gown like high-necked, long-sleeved, like bleh, gross.
Okay. We return to the old king's favorite, where Haiku notices the face of a giant bat pressed up against the window, surreptitiously watching the date, eating some sprouts.
Probably not concerning.
He's just eating sprouts. It's not worrying.
Do you know Oro has a giant white bat?
I
No.
did see the giant white bat, yes.
Yeah, he's harmless, I promise. I think.
I promise,
Okay.
I think.
Is that what's... Are you just telling me about your friends?
To be fair, you started talking about Oro.
Yeah, it just seemed a bit... I mean, it's clearly related, but it seemed like a tangent. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know me. I'd like to go off on tangents.
That's fine. I'm happy to listen. I've just wanted to hear so much about what you've been up to and your adventures and your time away and...
Bit of this, bit of that. You know me. Always off on wacky adventures.
Then tell me, what was the most wacky adventure that you had?
Have you ever heard of the Feywild, Pearl?
No.
You know about different planes of existence?
Oh, my people talk about the plane of air a lot, but I've never been.
Like the plane of air. Imagine the plane of air, but it's forests instead. Forests as far as the eye can see, and forever in either sunset or sunrise.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Everything wants to kill you,
What?
and you've been cursed by some kind of archfey, and your arms slowly turning into tree bark.
It just sounds
And
like a
you end
bad
up in
dream.
Some kind of tree with books for leaves.
Oh,
You live an alternate life.
wow.
did meet my cousin, which I haven't seen in many a year though. So
No.
it's not all bad.
I mean, when we were seeing each other before, you would tell me about your family, but it just seemed like, I'll be honest, it seems sometimes like you were just afraid of introducing me to your parents.
Well, maybe a little bit. Don't they genuinely? They live halfway across the world, Pearl. I mean, come on.
I know, but it just
one
seemed,
of my cousins is in the city right now.
It just seemed too good to be true. It just seemed convenient that your family were across the world and they were this roaming faction that never settled down.
Fair
It just
enough.
seemed like a way to maybe not stay in Tuzail and not to introduce me to your family. It's just something that I thought about I'm not saying it's true, but it just seemed convenient.
No, it's a little bit true. Let's be honest.
You can blame Brittany on that one. She'd been for a while. She'd been you know her. She was really she wasn't your biggest fan.
She didn't like me at all,
and
I don't know what I ever actually did to her.
You know, it's just when we argued and stuff like that. She's my best friend, and she's got
everybody argues though.
I know, but she's got to be my number one. You know, she can't like us both.
She's still in the picture?
Brittany? Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's not best pleased that we're chatting. But fuck Brittany.
Yeah.
I mean, don't fuck Brittany.
Well, obviously, come on. What do you think I am, some kind of animal?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, what have you been up to though? Enough of my deeply rooted trauma at this point.
I mean, you know that back when you were here, I was working I had a market stall at best, and now I have my own business. It was just a stroke of luck. Princess Ragerer.
I wouldn't just say luck. I mean, you worked bloody hard when we were.
I did, and I still do. I still do work hard. And you know what? Maybe it isn't all luck. No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I achieved this. It was my good work that attracted the eye of the princess, and she purchased some pieces from me, and it helped me solidify my business. It helped me to brick and mortar in the upper end, and that helped to snowball things a little bit. You're right. It was my hard work. I got there, and I mean, if it wasn't for the princess, perhaps I'd still be in stalls. But if it wasn't for me, then I definitely wouldn't have the business that I have today.
I mean, the fact that you even put yourself out there in the first place, I mean, speaks for itself.
I
without
like
that
to think
humble beginnings of the market.
Oh, you're right. Most of my, I mean, you know, the last few years has just been work. It's been nice to have an excuse to get out.
Yeah.
You know, they've had their ups and downs recently. It was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Go on.
It's a bit of a favour to ask. I do apologise for asking for a favour.
Oh, you know me, Pearl. I'll always help people out.
We'll cut to the other party now.
Always help people out is so funny.
Just to
I love giving favours. love giving favours.
Love a side quests. Loves a side quest.
That's got to be another soundbite. I love giving favors.
So, you guys descend into the sewers. The sound of footsteps quietly echoes through the sewer chambers. You can see that the level of grossness is fairly low. There is water in and amongst the center of the sewer, but it seems to be that where you are currently is not exactly the the lower end of town, and thus the sewers are in fairly good repair. The little tipping tapping of someone walking seems to be echoing around. It's difficult to tell just how far away it is, but you suspect that if someone were perceptive enough, perhaps you'd be able to follow them.
I'll try.
When a spell says creature, that specifically means
No, so
not
that's
humans.
that's
Or is
anybody.
that anything? Okay.
Yeah. So if it was a beast, for example,
Okay.
or aberration, or human, that would be quite different. Like a humanoid, but a creature is anything. You're not in the lower end of town, so there's higher quality sewage here. Yes.
Ooh, a tiara.
Caviar.
got it.
Caviar in the shit.
Yeah, they've got a tamed
Carrion
what
crawler.
are those things called? The like jellies. They've got a tamed cube that slides
gelatinous
through
cubes.
and gelatinous cube. Thank you. That slides through and eats all the filth, but like stops for people.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Much nicer. So with a wait, is that
That's the old one. But we can take the 30 if you would like.
No, I would prefer you roll again.
I
I'll take a 21.
did say guidance, so
Yeah. What?
hell yeah.
Hey.
22.
With a 22, you're confident in the direction, but you quickly find that there is a fork in the road. You, for a moment, hesitate, and you're conscious at this moment that every second counts. You're quickly closing in, but this hesitation distracts you for just a moment. You find yourself down the right direction, you're certain, but you quickly lose the trace of the sound. You're certain that you've come into the right direction for the where the steps were being taken.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't see anywhere that there's no footsteps, there's no sound to go by. They've just seemingly miraculously disappeared. Eventually, you do find another thieves' cant symbol that has been painted on the wall. And it reveals to you that there are a few symbols on the wall on brickwork that look like buttons almost. Fortunately, your confidence with thieves' cant helps you to decipher that several of the buttons say or indicate, don't touch this, don't touch this, don't touch this, don't touch this, touch this. As if it was like, for anyone who wasn't comfortable or familiar with thieves' cant, this would be some kind of puzzle, a secret door, let's push some buttons, something to figure out. For you, it's quite clearly just don't press any of these other buttons and you'll be okay.
Okay. I press the one that says to touch it then.
Surely enough, bricks in the wall start to shake and shimmer. As they do so, dust falls off and onto the floor in front of you and miraculously seems to evaporate. As it does so, the wall itself moves aside, almost like there's some kind of cleaning mechanism to try and cover its tracks at the ground. As the door moves aside, you see the cache. And the cache is a small room. We're talking like 10 by 10. And in it you can find a collection of like satchels, a few small boxes. You can see that for the most part they're filled with rations, quite clear cut from where you already stood. You see that there are hanging from the wall several small coin purses that next to have a note like that's pinned against the wall that essentially is like a ledger almost. Like if you're going to take some, this is how much you owe the guild. Like it's okay to take these bags, but you will then owe XYZ. And you note that there is, like I said, a layer of dust on everything except for one envelope on the side of one of these boxes, wooden boxes.
This envelope's new. Doesn't have any dust on it.
Perhaps that person has dropped it here.
Is it sealed?
It's not sealed.
I want to
Read
pick it
it.
up and read it.
Yeah.
On the front, it says FAO Sub Rosa. You open the envelope, and the note inside reads, "We should talk. Midnight at the crossing under the rose. From the Alabaster."
Oh.
What is that?
The Alabaster, isn't that the person who was buying stuff? Sorry. Isn't that the person who was buying stuff from Elrond's tower?
Was it?
Let
Was
me
it
control.
DM?
I may have
my
made
note.
a connection that doesn't exist.
No, it's a close connection. It's really almost right.
There were the notes.
Almost.
There were the notes for things being sold or offered from Elrond's tower, and it said it was signed A, I think.
Oh.
I wonder if Alabaster is. I keep calling him Garius, but I guess his name is Arius. I wonder if that's Arius's code name for the Thieves Guild, because it also starts with an A. Or it could be someone else, I guess, but
Were you not
I'm just
telling
really
me?
focused.
Were you not telling me about a sword at some point as well? One of your past adventures.
Oh,
Sword
Absolute
Alabas.
Luna. That was a sword we accidentally gave to him that I think he used to reanimate that horrible dragon that we fought. Is it insensitive to call it a horrible dragon when it's a Shadowfell dragon and that's like where you're from?
If you are only calling it that because of where it came from rather than the way it acted towards you, I suppose.
Okay, no, it was just
Valid. Wow. Valid.
I
In
don't know
fact,
what
that-
you wanted from
that-
me there, but
oh, I don't know. It just occurred to me and I just said it. So no, it was because it tried to kill us, I suppose.
then I think that is a fair summation of the situation.
Yeah. But the sword's name was Absolute Luna. I don't think it was called Alabaster at any point.
Oh my god.
I might
Hi,
just be-
Draynog.
Hi, Draynog. Hi,
Thank you so much for
Prey.
the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
Been a
I
hot
love
minute
the
since we've
dancing
seen your name.
mushroom.
Hope you had a good stream.
Oh, that wiggle. Oh,
We're
Mhm.
playing
it's
Potion Craft.
infectious.
Potion Craft's
Oh.
good.
Look at
That's
that
a
wiggle.
satisfying wiggle.
Hedgehogs. I like a hedgehog.
That's really
Me
good.
too. Thank you, Draynog. I appreciate it.
Wiggling in. Top notch wiggling. I like it a lot.
Top notch wiggling.
Where was the meeting taking place? Midnight under the roads or something?
At the crossing under the rose.
Rose.
The rose.
And we know what the rose is. Right?
I was confident.
It did sound really confident, didn't it? You have walked past the rose, but I didn't mark it on your map.
Ah, that's why I can't find it on the map.
Boop. There you go. Not even far from here. Not even far.
Okay.
Do we think this refers to within the sewer network under the rose?
Oh.
Crossing of
Oops, sorry.
sewer lines.
Maybe. Unless there's like... Yeah, they probably wouldn't meet up just like in the middle of a street crossing. That doesn't sound very smart.
We should probably leave soon if this meeting is tonight. That means someone is probably expecting this letter.
Yeah, and we should put it exactly how it was left.
Indeed. I put it exactly as it was left.
Isn't it so nice that you could go into a sewer and not have anything horrible happen to you immediately? All right.
Immediately
Don't
being
like-
You leave.
doing some heavy lifting there.
You leave the note and you find your way to whichever destination you so choose next. If you would like to return to where you were previously, that's fine. If you want to find somewhere else in the sewer system, you absolutely can. But we were going to cut back to our date night, in which you have Haiku still talking to Pearl. Pearl has said, I have a bit of a favor to ask.
Go on.
I'm embarrassed to. I know that we haven't seen each other in a really long time, and for the first time that we properly see each other, for me to ask you to do something for me I feel scummy about it. I feel bad.
We've got enough history, Pearl. Whatever you want.
If it wasn't important, I wouldn't come to you about it.
Well, exactly.
I have a friend who you can
It's
see that
not
she's
Brittany,
like
is
no, she's like tearing up. So when she looks up at you, you can see that it's like it's a bit more serious than that. No, she's gone missing. She's just gone. We crochet. She missed crochet club. It's been a really good way to decompress from the high octane action of the seafaring fashion community. But she hasn't shown up to the last two of the meetings, and I'm concerned. She wasn't in a good place. She'd lost her sister, her twin sister, in an accident down at the docks, and she's in a vulnerable place, and I don't know where she's gone. And I feel uncomfortable going to her house and looking for her. I knocked and she didn't answer, and I know that. I mean, you're with Oro. Maybe she could find a way in, see if there's any obvious clues as to where she's gone. Maybe she just didn't say goodbye, and she's moved on, and she wanted to get out of Suzale, and she's found a nice place somewhere else. But it just is so unlike her to not say that she was going, and I just feel like maybe she would have said if she was going and she was okay, and she didn't say anything, and so maybe she's not okay, and I don't know what to do. I can't do anything. I make dresses. I don't fight the bad guys, and I don't know who to go to. The War Wizards did nothing. They're backed up. The Adventuring Guild is full of.
Pearl. I can look into it for you, Pearl. I'll speak to Aro.
Thank you.
We can go around. I mean, I'll need a name and an address, but
Yeah.
you can just
Her name is
take a deep breath.
Is Janet. Her name is Janet.
Janet.
I'll give you her address. It's just down. She lived down by the docks, and I would really hate if something had happened to her, and I didn't do anything at all, and then I see her name in some obituary somewhere, and I didn't even try beyond knocking on a door. I feel powerless, and I thought that I'd got past powerless, and I thought that maybe having a nice successful shop in a nice successful area would mean that I wouldn't have to feel powerless anymore.
There's only so much you can do, pal. I mean, you've done all you can. You've gone to, well, who should be the authorities. You know, we'll look into it. I'll make sure of that.
Okay. Ooh, shake it out. Take it out. back on date mode. Date mode.
Yeah.
Date mode. Ooh, everything's fine. Cool.
Would you like another glass of wine pouring?
I'm gonna need 2. I'm gonna need 2.
I'll pour 3 then, because I could do
That's
one.
yeah. Ooh, yeah. Woo. We're good. Everything's fine. Hey, we're gonna have a lovely time. I'm so sorry to have taken our date on a different turn.
Oh no.
I'm really happy to have seen you, and I know that it feels convenient, but maybe for me it feels a bit more like fate. I needed a knight in shining armor, and then you showed up. And,
I mean, it's not exactly shining armor, but I do look damn fucking good.
Well, I at least you're self-aware.
You do, of course, as well. Sorry, just to put.
It was implied. It was implied. I knew. And we cut back to the rest of our party momentarily.
Jess,
thanks
thank
for
you so
the
much.
D&D allowance.
Thank you. It was very sweet of you, Jess. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wait, isolate which audio?
Chat going, whoa.
I'll note it down.
So what are you guys doing then?
We put the note back exactly as we found it.
Absolutely precisely.
Not a speck of dust out of place.
Mhm.
And I think we should leave.
We should find the closest exit, I think, and get back to the surface.
Fortunately, with the skills of Oro, ranging even underneath the ground, you managed to find your way back to the same entrance that you used. So you can get back out very easily without any issues.
And move the brick, so it's not obvious that we went down there.
Absolutely, yeah. It is, at this point, I would say probably around 9 p.m. So you've still got some time left in your evening. And Haiku's date is, at least the restaurant portion of it, is coming to a close. Are you guys planning on returning to the Old King's Favorite?
Did we make a plan of where to meet up after the date? No, we sure didn't.
I think we assumed that we wouldn't be meeting Haiku after the date.
Yeah. Knowing Haiku, need to leave them to their own devices.
But they doesn't know that, but
Really?
I don't think so.
Has that all been pre-Athale?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Well, Haiku's
Escapades.
escapades.
So
That's a really
that's-
good word for it.
So this is actually now going to become
That's the word I would have used.
promiscuity / pause. We're positive here. I feel like this has to become an in-character conversation now. So we like exit, we move the brick, we put it back where we found the brick exactly how we found it too. I do that. And then I turn to Oro and I'm like, well, if I know Haiku, we probably shouldn't go find them. So what do you think we should do? Should we go back to one of the towers, or should we go find where this crossing is and peek underground? Probably it might be a bad idea to do that ahead of time, huh? So that we don't happen to run into someone. I don't know. What do you think?
We could walk around the rows, maybe, see if there's any like obvious under the rose thing, or if there's some kind of like entrance like there was here, to maybe go closer.
That's a good idea.
Having to go underground.
Perhaps a place we could stake out from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that then.
Okay. Well, you managed to find your way over to the road because it's not very far. And whilst the other businesses along the road are closed, the Rose is an inn and it appears to be open and lively. You are at somewhat of a crossing because it itself is right at the center of this promenade where you can see that this road kind of cleaves the city in two. Now, the real question is, they said beneath, are we talking to the south or are we talking underground? If you would like to roll an investigation check, you can look for some other entrances into the sewers from here if you prefer.
Guidance.
Yeah.
I will help.
Okay.
Make that a sound alert or something. But we've got a bunch of sound alerts that are all a library of zany shit that our players have said. So there's a good chance it goes on there. There's a good chance.
So sometimes you just need one little sacred flame, is all I'm saying.
You know what we haven't heard in a little while? The goo one.
Gotta get the goo.
I forgot the goo one was even a thing.
I had to scroll down to find it. Okay, so a 19 on the investigation check. You do find that in and amongst the kind of alleyways, you can do a bit of you go around the block and poke your head down through the gaps of some of the buildings. You don't find any clear and obvious like street entryways into the sewers. You don't really even see any other examples of like coal cellars or anything attached to any of these houses. You suspect that if there is an entryway from here, it's going to be either in maybe the cellar of the Rose, because it's the largest building here, or perhaps in and amongst the houses where you haven't quite investigated.
Rose is an inn, right? So we can kind of just go in.
Mhm.
We could go in to the Rose and check it out. Perhaps order a drink, and see what is happening in there.
Yeah? Is the cake shop that's down the street open? Probably not at 9 p.m., huh?
No.
I want to check out BB McGee's cake shop because it sounds like it's bee themed, and I think that's going to be cute. But we can't do that now, so we'll do it later.
Should we maybe have a look around the houses first, just in case? Because if we go in the inn, then it'll probably be like behind where us normies can access.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I think we can take a casual stroll around the area and see what we can see.
Sure. Do you mean around the whole like block, or do you mean like in and amongst the buildings?
I think in and amongst the buildings, right? To see if anything looks like a safe house entryway type thing.
Particularly
Sure.
the alleyways.
Okay, in which case I will take another roll for investigation, please.
Guidance.
Shame again.
Ooh, oh my.
With
a
since we're out of
20.
the sewers, I've got my cloak and stuff back on.
Don't worry. I'm assuming that Oro is still in the waders, but I did assume that no, really wasn't.
I'll take the waders off.
It's winter. It's cold, you know.
Okay.
I
With the
just didn't want it to get
23,
dirty.
you find a sewer entrance, like another like a manhole cover, a personhole cover, I suppose, in and amongst the alleyways. So it is just behind the Rose Inn. Unfortunately, there are also a few patrons outside around. They are smoking.
Is there no like thieves' cant anywhere around here?
Nope.
Probably can't subtly go into this sewer.
At least not right now. But we could go in and have a drink and listen to people talking and see if we hear anything, and then come back out and look in a little bit.
Yeah.
When I've seen people doing that, and she doesn't point at them, but she kind of like tilts her head to the people smoking, it doesn't seem like it lasts forever. She doesn't really understand what smoking is or why you would do it.
Okay, so you guys move on into the tavern, and the small bar at the inn. It's not a full blown like tavern. It's just got a small kind of bar in there, and for the most part, it seems like it's just got a couple of locals in there, some regulars who are fully in their cups, not really interested in you, and all of them, apart from the two who are outside smoking, are solo. They do not look like they are here for company. They don't look like they're, having an especially good time. There's no live music playing. There is a fire crackling away, and there is some what looks like very low quality food being being passed around by the innkeep. And we cut very briefly to Haiku. Haiku, what sort of direction do you think that you want this date to go in from here?
You mean like after the actual restaurant portion?
Yeah.
I mean, the plan was to walk Pearl back to. I mean, assuming she lives like above the shop. Yeah, she absolutely does. Doesn't she?
Mm-hmm,
I'll probably go for walking her back to the sachet away. Probably keeping an eye out if I can introduce her to Aurora.
Okay.
But not like going out the way to actively find them necessarily. That introduction can happen on another day if needs be.
Okay. So you and Pearl have a wonderful meal. You spend maybe a little bit more than you were expecting on wine, and then a very lovely dessert.
Don't forget we feed each other first when each meal arrives.
Absolutely, you do. Absolutely, you do. You stand and then get her coat to put it on her as you leave. And as you are holding it up for her to put on, and you fetch her Ushanka, remember hat.
I don't attack her for no reason.
Got me again.
God,
Yeah.
not you shank her.
Yeah.
You shank
Remember you shank her. Carrying on.
She is very much kind of playing into it. She's an independent woman who can very much put on her own coat and hat. But she's playing into it. She's kind of giving you the opportunity to act like someone who is wooing her. And as you are kind of helping her put on the coat, you spot you've stood up. The noble has on the other table has like sort of been glaring at you for the last like half an hour. And as you stand and you put the clothes on Pearl, you notice that a waiter walks past one of the doors in the back, and as it swings to and fro, you see in the back room a small table where someone's playing cards, but it's not just one person. There's maybe 5 people in there, each wearing armor. They appear to be members of the Gilded Gauntlet. As you stand, so does the bodyguard.
Okay. It's the bodyguard clearly trying to make a move towards myself, Pearl, or to close the main door.
No, very much. He is just stood. He's kind of like looking over himself. He looks like he's thrown some gold pieces onto the table. He stood almost at the exact same time you did, though.
But is he looking at me? The guard.
You can roll either a perception check or an insight check if you'd like to try and get a read on his intentions.
This isn't just because it's a better roll, but I don't think Haiku is a very insightful person.
Sure. Oh, sorry, I said insight or perception, not investigation.
Oh, sorry.
You can take the roll and add the modifier.
Just add 2 onto that.
A 12. Okay.
No. Add 2 onto that for 21.
Ooh.
Oh, I meant like a plus 12. Like you got the investigation. Of plus
Sorry,
10.
yeah, I'm on a plus 10 and then a plus 12.
Yeah. Cool. You can see that he has. You're aware that in Cormyr, especially in Suzale, there is a law against having any weaponry on you. If you have any weapons, you have you can have a knot around the hilt at the guard to make sure that your weapon stays put, basically. And you can see that he has a really nice sword that he's resting one hand on that has the knot around the hilt. However, you also spot that his other hand has gone into his kind of inside pocket and is like wearing like a small jacket over what looks like some leather armor. And you can sort of see that it looks like maybe it has the shape of a cudgel. It looks like he's kind of got like a weapon on the down low, as it were. He's not looking at you, but his body language is faced in your direction. He's like kind of looking at the. He's like purposefully looking away from you.
Okay. Pearl, could you wait outside, please, while I pay for this fine meal at this establishment?
Oh, I can wait at the door. It's quite cold out.
Yeah.
There's a giant bat outside. Is that Oro's giant bat? I'm assuming it's Oro's giant bat.
That is. Tell you what, if you introduce yourselves as a friend of me, I mean, Nugget will be all over you.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay.
He'll keep you warm. Okay.
Yeah. I'll be outside.
But
Good enough.
Well.
And she makes her way towards the door, but before she goes, she like looks at the plate and she finds like, I've only got a bit of. She picks up what looks like a spiced potato that kind of came with the meal, and she's only got like a small little bit of it, like a morsel. And she's like, "Will this do? I don't."
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. And she walks away towards the door, and you kind of see through the window that she like very gently, hi, like tries to introduce herself to Nugget.
Well, I'm just gonna go and pay.
Okay, so you walk over to the meter D, and you settle up. As advertised, this was about 500 gold a head.
Is that before or after tip? Is Cormier a tipping society?
We'll say that it's all inclusive.
Okay. So
I was gonna say $500 a head. That better be typically.
Okay, I can just.
They better not rely on tipping to pay their.
I've made it very clear from very early on in this entire arc that 500 gold a head was the price you'd expect to pay for this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really embarrassing if you don't have that money on you.
No, I do. I've just knocked it off the ledger.
Oh no, I do, and you guys did. Okay, you settle up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You turn around and you see that the bodyguard has taken a few steps towards you. He appears to be inspecting one of the tables that was just a little bit further over, closer to you.
Okay. Maybe I do an insight check now to see if he's slowly making his way towards me.
Sure, yeah.
Or would I rather look round and see if the card-playing people are coming for me? No, I feel like there'd be more attention on the bodyguard. Shit.
It looks like this gentleman is seems to be a registered table inspector. He's he's
random podium inspector.
He's a random podium inspector. He just appears to be, he's getting ready to leave. It looks like he's getting ready to leave.
This would be a perfectly normal flow chart in Haiku's mind.
I love the idea of him actually following you outside and you getting to just absolutely beat the pants off of him because he's just some fucking bodyguard, right in front of Pearl, and she gets to be really impressed by how cool you are.
Okay.
Not to put ideas in your head, but I'm just
roll me a perception check as well, please.
Okay.
Once again, a waiter passes through the door, and you notice inconspicuously that the table that was filled with Gilded Gauntlet has now been emptied. No one appears to be back there.
We can have a haiku rescue mission soon.
Just under the breath, my spidey senses are tingling. Something's awry.
If you take the tux off, they won't recognise you, and you'll have a different voice.
Yeah.
It's so tight, it won't. I need to cut it off. Someone please, Sean down.
Sean down.
Okay.
Sean Connery.
I mean, at this point, Haiku would be getting the twitch. You know, the feel some. They've been through these types of situations enough.
Yeah.
But it's a date. It's a
you
date.
see
I
through
can't
the
like
window.
first strike on a date, can I?
You see through the window that Pearl, you just see the back of Pearl as she is gently shuffled offside of the window.
By Nugget.
You can't see.
What does that mean?
You saw part of her leaving to the left.
Is Nugget still in the window?
No.
I mean, I now have to go quickly, and I'm gonna beeline for the door in a casual way.
Towards the door. As you go towards the door, beeline casually. You open up the door into the street, and as you open up the door into the street, you see a number of Gilded Gauntlet have put themselves between you and Pearl. And Pearl is being gently escorted away from the scene. The bodyguard in the restaurant stands directly behind you, like uncomfortably close at the door as you step out. You are effectively surrounded. Nugget is nowhere to be seen. Cut to the other party. Nugget arrives.
We're back.
In great distress. Help! Right now! Go, go, go!
Okay. Going.
Wonderful. We'll have a quick bio break now.
Fuck's sake. Why does Jack saying that Haiku needs more consequences means that we have to deal with the consequences of Haiku?
I don't feel like I did anything wrong here to deserve such consequences.
You could have politely sat there and festered about this person being loud.
Nah, I
Like
would
a normal person.
I would
Yeah.
absolutely put the rich fuck in his place and then fight these dumb fucks so that everybody ends up learning not to fucking mess with us when they're all like in a pile on the ground, alive, but absolutely having their asses handed.
I can't do non-lethal damage.
There was a strong temptation that came to my head of just like throwing something through the door into the people playing cards. That felt a bit uncalled for. No, not now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say at the time, you know. All right, bio break. Boop.
All right, you guys buy a break whilst I set up the tokens.
Okay.
I've got to.
I don't have a good map that exactly.
I might sneeze.
You better. Better now.
You better quick.
You said that it's going to happen.
I'm gonna run some ads in the meantime. If you're an ad watcher, have fun.
Don't mind me whilst I set up my tokens. For some reason, I did loads of prep for this game, and none of it was in this particular encounter. I'm not sure what I was doing, but it wasn't this. It was not this. And I'm 100% sure that I had stat blocks planned for this. And yet, where are the stat blocks, Tom? Where are they? I'll tell you right now, they aren't where I would usually put them. Not one bit. Not one bit. Ooh. Did you see the dent in Jack's hair from the headset? Have you never had headset hair? Don't go judging people on headset hair.
What the fuck's all that about?
Ban you immediately.
You can fuck right off.
Give me 2 seconds whilst I definitely wrote down what stat blocks these were going to be. Fuck, where did I put that? Here somewhere.
Hey, Tom, you don't know if I have the opportunity here. You know I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No one else knows, but I know. I know.
Fortunately, I can't do the one of them. It's a shame.
Yeah. Well, remember that there's a law in effect.
Very true. There is a law.
There is a law. You're gonna have to bear with me and vamp for time whilst I find the appropriate stat blocks because I'm daft and I.
Vamping.
I think I must have written them all down and then at some point, or not. Maybe I didn't.
Literally just jam it into a mouth and fire.
My God.
Jesus.
Fine.
It's always Paps. It's always. He says nothing and he just plays that clip.
I was watching Evan stream like yesterday, maybe I think it was yesterday, day before yesterday.
Friday, maybe?
Friday,
And
yeah.
I was chilling out, ready to getting ready for bed, winding down, and then Paps redeemed a voice command that scared the shit out of me. And I was like, I gotta go. I was like, I gotta go. It's gonna scare the crap out of me. It's gonna stop me from sleeping. I'm a gentle little baby.
Gentle little baby.
Which is bad because the last time I played a sound alert on Evan's stream, it was to scare the absolute living shit out of him, and it worked an absolute treat. It was so good. Okay.
How
I'm
does
currently
it...
vamping for time, Jenny, whilst
I can vamp.
We're vamping.
Try and find the,
We're gonna look up new hairstyles for me so my headset doesn't make an indent when I take it off.
I'd sort to.
Just shave in the middle. Yeah, shave that way.
Ooh, like
a
like some
mohawk.
kind of inverted, rotated mohawk.
Yeah.
Reverse mohawk.
Pretty cool.
Like, cool was not the word I would be using.
Have you heard of these, Jack?
Is that a milkshake penguin?
Yeah, cake bar, strawberry
Cake bar?
flavour.
Ooh.
Mm.
Apart from the strawberry, that sounds quite nice.
Oh, you don't like strawberry flavour?
Yeah.
Not your fave.
I won't say no, but I won't pick it.
Right.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Does it still have a joke on the back?
I'm going to read you the joke. That's how I'm vamping for time.
Oh, I didn't notice they had jokes on.
Oh, God. How does a penguin build its house?
He glues it together.
There we go.
Is it actually?
Yeah, he glues it
Hey!
together.
Very nice.
Anyone else got any penguin jokes? Now's the time.
I don't have a penguin joke.
Maybe we could reminisce on that film about surfing penguins.
About surf. Ooh.
You know the film about penguins which surfed?
Oh, I've not seen it.
Happens at Happy Feet. They surf.
No. There was very much an era of penguin films, though, wasn't there?
There was.
The
There
era.
was an era of penguin films.
You even had that March of the Penguins film. Yeah.
You go Cyborg.
Whoa, that's not a penguin. What's
Penguin
that?
Cake bar.
No, it's a
The
cake
cake
with a
bar.
liquefied penguin.
That's crazy.
We saw them in the shop the other day. And, they're good. They're pretty good.
I think they're okay.
Well, then
Cyborg.
leave the rest to me, okay?
Cyborg says, "Where do penguins go to dance?"
I don't know.
The discool. No, that's kind of shit.
This school.
Why do they dance, Sabo?
There's never going to be an
The rest of the session is titled "The Search for Stat Blocks." I've got stat blocks now. We've got to wait for Katie to return, and then we're good to go.
Nice.
But there was an awful lot of searching for stat blocks.
And you didn't need to, because we're just gonna say, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry," and then it'll be dispersed, and we can just leave.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry things have gone like this. This was just some bad miscommunication between us all. Okay, let's talk this out.
Play a game of cards.
And a fail before.
My favorite part about this is using up lots and lots of NPC names that people have redeemed.
I don't like lots and lots.
Lots and lots.
I felt like there were 5 people, but
there's 20 now.
Some of whom you saw through a doorway. Okay.
Can I like my way to an advantage for this rolling for initiative? Due to me already being there and pretty much knowing what's going to happen.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
why not? Why not?
Will that also stack with my reroll thing that I've got?
No.
No, there's no way.
Pushed you
Okay,
luck.
Blank for nothing.
If you've already got advantage, you don't get double advantage.
Damn it.
Have you considered triple advantage?
Let me roll 3 times and pick the best one.
Okay, you guys all on the screen? You can see the little combat we got going on here?
Hold on, I'll move you over.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just realized I was muted that whole time. My bad, y'all.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Happens to the best. Eagle-eyed papaya. So, the NPCs we've got here today are all redeems from the chat. We've got Glorp.
Can't see them.
We can't
Henry.
see
Can't see the names.
Can't see them? Oh, okay. Let me fix out the names then.
Yay!
Good old Glorp. I guess bad
Oh
old
god,
Glorp.
I have to do
I
that.
prefer Florp.
I like for Pearl, you really did just take that photo of that seat, that gold.
Yeah.
Now a word from our sponsors. Thanks.
This. I skipped my my children.
Okay.
As
Henry,
many times as it
Florp,
takes.
Glorp. As many times as it takes. As many times as it takes. As many times as it takes. Please donate on our Ko-fi, and now a word from our sponsors. And Rod. And I skip my turn.
Rod.
So please roll your initiatives.
Okay.
Please let Benry be there too. Benry's not there. Benry's somewhere else.
Shit, where the fuck's Benry? My favourite child.
We gotta find Benry.
I don't remember
Where's
Benry.
Fuck
Oh,
me!
Jack, you need that.
Oh,
You never
no.
roll.
That was the reroll. That was the reroll. It should be 11.
Wow.
Benry,
We all rolled
Henry,
low.
Henry, Glorp, and Florp are the name of my crunchy goblins, just for reference.
Mm.
That is why they're called silly names.
Okay. I think that's everybody.
You have to
think that's
reorder
everybody.
it.
Papaya.
There we go.
Amazing papaya.
Give the specific to Glorp.
That is equivalent to giving Tom a D6, and he's
You
already got 2.
absolutely can.
He's
You
already got 2.
absolutely can. So Glorp is going to close the distance on haiku. And remember that in this combat, none of these guys have weapons, according to the law. So these guys are going to be brawling instead. However, fortunately for these guys, they're pretty well armored still, and quite good at punching.
Are they bringing fists for gunfight?
So they are definitely bringing fists. One of them crits. And does...
Are we actually giving you another d6 there from Papaya?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh,
Fuck's sakes.
I'm adding it to this dice roll as well.
Cheers, Papaya.
So
Papaya on the shit
list?
He is now. He used to be.
17 points of damage as Glorp closes the distance and just starts absolutely fucking wailing on you. Glorp takes no time at all, squares directly up towards you, and just starts absolutely fucking wailing on you. 17 points of damage. One of these punches lands just enough to kind of sort of wind you, knocks you back. So you can feel Rod. Ooh, I don't like where this is going. You can feel Rod against your back.
Note that down. Timestamp.
I predicted where
You
that was
said what
going.
you said.
And
I got Phil's around the corner.
Funnily enough, Rod is next. So Rod's gonna really get into you.
Stab me in the back.
Yeah, but now you're doing it on purpose. It's not.
I did it on purpose last time too.
Bodyguard handsome Squidward.
It does look like that.
And does 16 points of damage as he kind of he brings his cudgel up that he definitely doesn't have according to the law, and just smacks directly onto the back of your noggin, and bumps you right on the head. As he does so, he's going to attack a. Is he going to attack a second time? He's going to attack a second time. Come on.
I've been half health already.
He misses with the second attack. He hits you with such force that the second attack strikes just shell, and you are able to withstand such a force without any ill effects. However, and now a word from our sponsors. Closes the distance now.
My God.
And he misses. Do you have multi-attack? He does. He misses the second one
Thank
as
you,
well.
Grace. I'm so glad you did that.
As many times as it takes, comes and squares up with you, and misses because you've got a very hardy shell. Rather than they punch you but hit just shell, and there is a horse head that shakes in fury on the back of you. Henry, however, continues to sort of stand guard and sort of just largely walks off the edge of the map a little bit over here, alongside.
He's gone.
Alongside Pearl.
Alarm bells. Alarm bells.
A fail.
Are we killing them? Are we lethal damaging things, or are we not? What's the?
I think we'll get in trouble if we do, because we're out in the broad, like on the street where people could see.
Okay. Good look at that. With his beam lining up.
So Athale takes one step forwards to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, annoyingly, I can't put the beam where I want to put the beam, which is like actually between these two. So it's like not this line or this line, but like in the middle of those two lines, if you can see that.
Right. Uh-huh.
And then Athale like just kind of almost casually kind of flicks the whip up into the air, and then the arm with the wand comes out pointing straight down the middle of these, and a huge lightning bolt comes striking down from the sky, hits the top of the whip, conducts across to the wand, and then just shoots 100 feet down here and hits all four of them.
Great.
Okay.
Athale does not do non-lethal.
Yeah. No dexterity saving throw against DC.
There goes my plan.
That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail.
No, that's
That
a
is the
fail.
fail.
That's
Yeah.
a fail.
Yeah, it's a fail, yeah.
Okay, one of them succeeds.
Okay, so they take half damage.
How much damage did you rolled?
I have not rolled it yet. That's
8d6 lightning damage.
oh, 8. Can I use my d6 to take away from their saving throw?
Yeah.
Let's do that. There's a d6 right on those
Yeah.
rolls. I take 4 off their saving throw.
Yeah.
Cool.
They fail.
Come on, big numbers. 37.
You kill all 4 of them. Immediately with one strike, every single one of those are dead. They are turned into crackling husks as their limp bodies hit the floor. Haiku is brushed with the dust
Just like
ash
a wind
of
the heat just creates like a wind.
evaporating.
I've got people ash in my eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'm breathing people.
Am I right in saying that that's now Glorp? And now for a word from our sponsors, and as many times as it takes are all dead. Is that also I skip my turn? Or is it also as many times as it takes, as many times as it takes?
As many times it takes, as many times it takes, as many times it takes.
Okay, so
it's like right along the
can I-
edge of that path, basically. So it hits all
right. So
4 of them.
them,
Yeah,
Them.
those 3.
them, them. Okay. Dead. Like dead, like dead.
Yeah, dead.
Just to clarify that they are absolutely fucking obliterated.
Gotcha.
Any words that Thale would like to impart?
Who's next?
No, fair enough.
And they
Was
just
that
stride forwards.
Was that a wand that you had, like a consumable wand, or was that you casting a spell?
That's a spell. Yep.
That's
Okay,
just a
just
spell
checking.
he has.
Just
Yeah.
checking. Just checking.
I can cast that another 2 times if you want.
Oh.
You didn't remember that you guys all used your spell slots in the last fight.
Yeah,
Thale didn't.
Thale used none. We used like 2 spell slots in the last fight.
Any movement you want to do? When you finish your turn?
Yeah, Thale's just gonna like casually walk forwards towards the rest of them.
Just like a badass. Just badassing. Does that not also hit Haiku? I don't think it also hits
No,
Haiku.
it's a 5 foot. It's a 5-foot beam, and that's why it went down like the side of. I just knocked a lot of stuff on the floor. It goes down the side of the pavement, so it kind of went between them all, but hit.
So when a 5-foot beam, is that not just one square? That's not 2 squares.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying I was shooting it down between the 2. So not locked to exactly this 5-foot square.
Oh, I
but, like,
see.
In between the 2. So then it's
I
like
guess
right
there's nothing in the
both
rules
two.
that prevents that.
2.5 feet in one square.
Yeah.
2.5 feet in t'other.
Or is there?
I
Okay.
don't
Does it
think
work?
that that's a rule. I
Alright,
think
well
we
then-
might have to resurrect one of those guys.
When this guy lives,
I think his name was as many
I
times
skip
as it
my
takes,
turn.
as many times it
or as
takes.
many times it takes. But
How far are you moving?
Grace.
40 feet.
There we go. They're back. I was about to say something about Haiku getting surrounded by guys, but decided against it. Blorp is going to join Henry in the exit strategy. Haiku.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it... If I were to cast a spell and then wish to use my reaction,
Mhm.
is it possible for them to essentially go off at the same time?
I think you're going to need to explain what you're angling for here.
Okay, so if I were to cast some kind of AoE spell,
Yeah.
and then I want to use my reaction to use my absorbing tattoo,
Yes, that would be fine.
that would be fine.
Yes. I think I know what you're about to do.
Just need to make sure. Okay. I can hit everyone, but not Pearl, who's ever so slightly off the map.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be. Again, let me. There
Yeah.
is where I'm gonna be centering this. I cast Fireball at that spot. Is what I'm going to do.
As one does.
As
one
one
does.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ask how big the room was.
So
Fail. 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 Fail.
It really does sound
Success.
like you're just saying a fail.
Fail.
I can't unhear
Mhm.
it.
That's all I can hear.
They have all failed.
they've all
Apart from
failed.
one.
Well,
Rod
Well,
has
the-
succeeded.
gonna take. God, that was some real shit rolls.
22 points of damage.
And then I'm guessing it's gonna be half that on a successful save.
Yeah.
I will then use my reaction with my absorbing tattoo, which, as we all know, is always by default on
fire.
the fire
Yeah.
to heal that 22 damage.
Ooh.
I.e., heal just for 22 entirely.
Wow.
That is lovely.
29.
So that does not kill anybody, but it does an awful lot of damage to a lot of people.
It's psychic damage.
So that is 22 points of damage to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And then an additional 11 points of damage to Rod. And then you purposefully fail your saving throw so that you can take the full 22 as healing using your reaction from your tattoo.
Yes.
Lovely. These guys are all lit, as they would say, in the gamosphere. Any words? Any movements?
I don't know if I'm done yet, to be fair.
Okay. We'll see if Nerly and Oro and Nugget have anyone else to kill,
No, I am done.
or if the game is over in 2 spells.
I'm just gonna go. Oh wait, forgot to something out now. Right, forgot I had that.
Appropriate, given that we have never seen Haiku cast that spell ever in the entire time that Haiku's been played. Fireball comes out at the last second, demolishing these guys. Wonderful.
For a little bit of context there. 2 or so weeks ago, I think it was, Tom. I randomly happened to be looking through the rule book for my particular class, and noticed this list of spells which had, and I read it and I interpreted it like, oh, it sounds like, this means I have these spells unlocked permanently. I double checked with Tom, and turns out that is true. I have had quite a large variety of quite high damaging spells I have had access to this entire time, which doesn't take up any spell slots, and I only just realised 2 weeks ago. Some of them are quite very good as well.
I need to know what spells they are now.
Interestingly enough, some of them I'd actually used before, and just had on my list normally. Shield, Thunder Wave, Scorching Ray, Shatter, Fireball, Wind Wall, Ice Storm, Wall of Fire. And at level 17, I will get Cone of Cold and Wall of Force. And I had no
I cannot wait. I
no
cannot
idea.
wait until we do a thing where you end up drawing like a wall of fire, and you're just in the middle of it on fire, healing,
Yeah.
burning.
I had not a clue that I had access to all of that. Some of those spells I have used, and have used like spell slots before, despite having unlocked them for free. Carry on.
Elle, please donate on our Ko-fi. Close the distance over here wants to wail at you.
Oh, so they are not deterred. Okay.
This guy is not deterred. I'm doing a morale check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that morale check passed with a nice nat 20. So he's going to try his best. Gosh darn it, he's going to try. And he's going to hit 1 time. And he's going to do 15 points of damage.
My God.
Oh.
And he goes, that's for as many times as it takes. as he lashes out at you with a little punch.
I didn't kill them.
Well, they're dead, and that's all they care about. Nearly, you're up. This combat encounter was designed for one person, by the way. This was for me to just beat up Haiku, and Nugget's placement saved the day. And now, if Dale gets to come in and drop a massive lightning bolt,
I'm very offended.
I think they had been like running down the street, and Nearly comes running up after we literally were just like, maybe we shouldn't kill them. And she's like, what happened to not killing anyone? So I can make it that far. Haiku. Hold on, I need to zoom in. I don't think there's enough people left to do that much damage to you. I also don't really have... I don't think... Can magic do non-lethal damage? I don't think you can ever do non-lethal with magic, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Which is why...
explicitly says it, I guess.
Why these guys have been dropping big spells.
Mm-hmm.
And murdering everybody.
That's why.
My camera's just revealed to me that I got chocolates, okay? Whoa.
What a treat.
I've been there for like 2 weeks and I've forgotten about them.
Does the camera make
I wondered
the
if you had.
Also, of course I'd forgotten about them. Out of sight, out of mind.
That's so fair. Gosh, I have so little that I can do other than like a big thing. I would like to I'm like, I don't want to cast Blight on anyone or cast Sickening Radiance on the whole alley. I'm going to
just show up with a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Stop it, you! Her grandma with a bag.
Literally. I am going to... Let me check the range on this really quick. I'm so sorry. I was too busy being absolutely gobsmacked at the way that this turned out.
I'll be honest, I am surprised that a lightning bolt that kills 3 people and then a fireball is the first thing that goes out this opening salvo of this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, and they just beat the shit out of Haiku.
Multi-kill!
Sometimes you've just got to make a point, shock and awe tactics.
I will say, if like the guards get called, we're literally going to be like 12 people surrounded our friend in an alley and started beating the tar out of them. Like, we're mages. What do you want us to do?
No, we go down there. There's no witnesses to counteract our story.
Yeah. So
I don't see any bodies. You just see a pile of ash.
Yeah. That's from the fireplace. Follow us a chimney sweep. She comes running down the street going, what happened to not killing anyone? And I'm going to hold my action to cast Heal on Haiku should Haiku get below... Do I need to pick a number or just like low enough for me to be scared? Can I say low enough for me to be scared? Or do I need to pick a number of HP points remaining?
You need a reaction trigger, but it does feel a bit meta to pick a number, doesn't it?
Yeah. I guess, like, if Haiku looks...
You could say bloodied.
Heal. I have to cast it at 7th level, so it's going to heal him to full.
I know.
So it feels like a waste to cast it at bloodied.
If Haiku goes down, then you just cast it on him immediately.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
If Haiku goes down.
Do the yo-yo healing build.
Haiku, don't go too far away. You're literally at the edge of my casting range.
Oh, I can't move that much. I'm quite surrounded.
Borrow a nugget.
I'm gonna get on Nugget.
Yeah.
And Nugget can fly 60 feet, but can Nugget sprint in flying?
You can dash action. Yeah.
To get over here. Wish I could ruler and move in the same thing.
I feel like there is some way of doing that, but I always forget.
Sort of. It's like you press space, I think. Did you press space? Maybe not.
Oh.
I think Q does it, but you have to do it square by square. It's really annoying.
It might be a bit. Whoa, look at them.
So yeah, you can do a Q if you press Q.
Oh, fun. Okay. I want to hit Henry and Florp because I know that Pearl's that way. But can Oro see that? Like Oro flies over here and dashes over here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does she see that Pearl
Yes.
is there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and shoot Henry I'll shoot Henry, I guess.
Absolutely. Oh my god, Henry, you poor bastard. Henry is there's no non-lethal range weapons either, as we discover. As Henry is pierced so thoroughly that he falls to the ground. Blood sprays over Pearl's lovely Ushanka.
No.
No, not the Ushanka.
Subtle foreshadowing, apparently.
Can I hit twice with my X-bow? I can't with my crossbow, right?
It does have the repeating feat thanks to
Oh yeah, I do.
Thanks to Haiku's thing, so yes, technically.
Don't have to reload it.
And technically, you also have sneak attack on this one because you've got a friend that's adjacent to it, and they're on. Gives you advantage.
Oh.
Which is unnecessary, really, because they have 9 health, and you've done exactly 9 damage, but they are dead.
Yes.
As you pierce both of those guys. I didn't even get a chance to look at that guy's name. I just deleted them. I didn't even look.
I think it was
Florp's gone. Pearl, who's still there, scurries off just out of sight to make sure that she's not involved in the any bloody carnage that ensues, given that she's now covered in the remains of 2 gilded gauntlet guardians. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to try and distract those 2 guys, or at least they're in my radius now.
Any words of wisdom you want to drop?
Get away from him!
Get away! I skip my turn. Runs.
Oh, nice.
You've got attack of opportunity if you want.
He literally skipped his turn.
Do I use my crossbow? No, I use the dagger.
No,
right?
no, this would be yeah, and Nugget again, attack of opportunity as well.
So
here's a question for you: is this non-lethal?
It's lethal.
It's lethal. Roll the sneak attack damage for it, then. I guess.
Stop! He's already dead.
Leave him alone.
Also, it's a crit, so you have to roll
It's
on
a
the
crit.
table.
And the crit, the sneak attack would also be doubled.
Oh Jesus!
He had 9 health left. This goofy little non-lethal combat that I had planned for one character has ended up with everybody dying. One person with 9 health getting crit opportunity attacked with a 100 on the nat 20 table.
I think that just destroys the golden gauntlet. I think they'll just go on.
Yeah,
I think they just
so
banned
embarrassed. Give it me.
They just
Oh god, they're gonna call it the Old King's Massacre.
they just straight up disappear
Okay.
as an organization. They just disband.
This is the first time we've rolled a 100 on the crit.
Yeah, I'm excited to know what it is.
Final strike, DC 18 con save or die. Not necessarily as applicable in this situation, but really fucking cool if it were something else. Prone, 1d4 squares back. Stunned 3 rounds, quadruple damage.
Holy shit!
So the damage is actually quadruple. I love the idea.
Unless they fill
this-
the DC throw and then he's dead.
Yeah.
He did
I
roll a
love the
20.
idea-
I did roll it. He rolled a 20.
Okay. But he does fly a d4 squares back just from the
And takes
sheer
quadruple
force of-
damage
Uh-huh.
from the sneak attack that was already coupled. So
That's what, 39 plus wait.
How many times their remaining health?
Oh, they're fucked. They are royally fucked. They are fucked out of existence. They
What a way to go.
what a way to go.
That's how you want a date to end, am I right?
Click that. Go on, for fairness.
You hear Rod say, we might have had some disagreements, but I feel like maybe we can call things quits. Listen, my employer sends his apologies. I quit. I quit. I want to say on behalf of my associates, honestly, I don't speak for them. I don't know any of them. I'm not associated with them in any way. I hope to never see you ever again. Have a lovely evening. And he runs out the back of the restaurant. Attack of opportunity is open to you if you want to, but he's gone.
Actually, Haiku's already used their reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I
You guys
wanted to
want
point
to
that
try
out
and
because
kill-
it's a hilarious way for them to leave.
You're welcome to see this out. If you want to kill, please donate on our Ko-fi, and as many times as it takes a second time. But safe to say that they both put their hands up in the air and run. They have no intention of fighting with you at all if they can avoid it. They are absolutely gone. We can stop the foreboding music because you guys were not in any way threatened by that. I am all for, and I occasionally will purposefully design encounters that are a little bit easy so that you can have some fun dropping some big spells, killing some easy guys. But even those, I will try to balance in a way that there's still some difficulty there. I genuinely designed this combat to be a haiku fight, where you guys would come in at the end, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And being law-abiding citizens, maybe you'd have a little bit of a tussle with a quarterstaff or something. I did not expect this much brutality. I didn't imagine this many people would die. But we've learned a lesson today.
There's blood everywhere. The shadows of several men are burnt into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys
It's like-
Sword is very
run.
conductive.
They are completely gone. 100% gone. You've met D&D players before, yeah? Yeah. Like, listen, I planned that this way, but I was open to the possibility that this would happen. And that's D&D. Now, you guys are reunited.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
going straight to Pearl, to be completely honest. Me, no offense.
Of course. Pearl
Yeah,
is
let's make sure she's okay.
shaking, covered in blood, top to tail.
And Ash.
I prestidigitate Pearl completely clean.
They just came. They surrounded me and they forced me away, and then there's so much blood and the lightning. And
I'm sorry, Pearl. I thought they were inside. I thought you'd be safe with Nugget.
they're all
I'm
dead.
so sorry.
All so dead. So much death. Amazing.
You know,
Uh-oh.
no one ruins a haiku date
Uh-oh.
Oh,
except me.
we should go. We should find somewhere. Just the two of us.
Yeah, you two can go. We'll take care of this.
Gonna go back to the shop.
Let's go back to the shop right now.
Have a bit of a,
Oh.
bit of a sexy time.
Oh.
No, I'll be going on my way on my own. Never mind. The evening has been spoiled.
They did just say no one ruins the date other than
The
me.
top stays on.
Wait, what did you just say?
The tuck stays on.
on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well,
Technically, he has advantage on charisma persuasion checks. So
there are some things that you cannot persuade yourself out of, and that's sexy time.
Yep.
Saying the word sexy time. Fucking hell. Let's fade
Does she
to black a
literally
little
leave
bit
by
on
herself?
the no. Let's fade to
Okay.
black on the haiku and on the
Mhm.
pearl train. What are you guys gonna do with your evening?
Walk away from this mess.
I think that's a really, really good idea.
Or do you think anyone else saw?
I mean,
High perception person, please look. Quiet guidance, quiet guidance.
I mean, I can look, but I assume at least the people of the place haiku came out of knew.
All the people in the window seats.
Well, they can't
wasn't the
see because
place,
all the
like,
windows
empty?
got blown in.
It's lightning, not thunder.
I mean, the fireball will have helped.
Oh yeah, right, the fireball. I forgot about that.
It's a freak accident of lightning striking and setting fire to something in a doorway. Suspicious.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've heard of firestorms
Strange.
before.
You guys have just
I
arrived on
heard
the
a
scene
mill
to
exploded
investigate
from a lightning strike.
What's the chance of lightning striking the same place twice? Depends on if they're still standing or not.
Someone want to do some kind of a perception check to see if they've been spotted?
Didn't you say that there was no one
Yeah, you've been
actually sitting at
spotted.
the windows?
No, no one was sitting
Okay.
at the window, but the maitre d' was in the doorway, and this is not a busy street, but it's a street on the promenade. There are people around.
Can I roll intimidation to see if the display was so scary that even though there were witnesses, none of them want to actually say anything? Because they
Yeah.
just saw 3 people got vaporized and then blown up.
Yeah, no, that was an extremely brutal and gruesome display. You
Yeah.
can roll intimidation with advantage.
That's good, because I don't actually have very good intimidation somehow. Oh, because it's charisma based. Right.
Well, the 15 was meant to be.
You are confident that at least some of the surviving bystanders will probably be so afraid of you guys that they will never say anything bad about you ever again. However, it's hard to say just how many people saw because you're on the promenade.
True.
At a swanky restaurant on the promenade.
Yeah,
One of the only places open at this time of night.
it seems like maybe getting out of here would be a good idea, and hoping this all blows over.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the arrows that are in the random guys around? Because no one else has any, like,
Have you signed them all?
You're right.
Like,
Yeah.
they're all signed Oro.
take those back, take those back.
So you're gonna grab your arrows. You guys get to Delta split, or are you gonna stand around at the crime scene?
Yeah, no, I definitely think we should take off and find somewhere to hang out until we need to return to that sewer entrance around, midnight-ish.
Is that the plan then? Are you guys gonna try and go and see what's going on at the sewer entrance then?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Us-
later. I think we should just be away from this area because it's like
Uh-huh.
9:30 now.
Yeah.
Like, I think we should be away from the area for a bit and then come
Okay.
back.
And this is with Haiku busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Well, it's not like we can ask Sub Rosa to reschedule their meeting so we can listen in on it later,
No, that's true. And given the way that went, I'm not sure that there's anything that I can do about the ending of that date. It was meant to be. Now, let's say that time passes.
Mhm.
It's awfully close to midnight. You guys have managed to avoid the Purple Dragon Knights that showed up on the scene and have been investigating the crime that took place. So far, nobody has pointed them in your direction. At least if they have, they haven't found their way to you yet.
Good.
You find your ways to
Yet's
the
doing a lot
sewer
of heavy lifting
entrance.
there.
Yeah. Now you can either choose to go through the one behind the Old King's Favourite, or if you would like to try and use the one behind the Rose Inn, you might have to distract the locals who are still outside having a cigarette. They've got a problem, okay?
They're still out there? Damn.
I know.
They went in and then they came back out.
We just show up at all of their smoke breaks.
I could distract them with a lightning bolt.
Literally, Nerly just looks at Athale like...
Now, Papaya said, I'm just starting to realise who the good guys aren't.
Yeah.
And
I laughed at that earlier.
that has never been more relevant. These guys, for the most part, very rarely do anything that is, could be considered evil. So it would be very uncharacteristic of them to murder a bunch of people in a city where weapons are explicitly banned. But
Don't fuck with us.
don't fuck with them.
Self-defense.
Self-defense. Are you defending yourself?
Yeah.
Did they hit
I
you?
was afraid of my life without haiku.
Wow.
You can... Okay, so in the US, at least, you can claim self-defense on behalf of a third party.
Wow.
Oh.
Meaning, like, you can stand up for your friend who's being attacked and harassed or whatever, and you can, like, still claim self-defense.
Cormier famously exactly like the US.
Oh no, that's probably worse than what Cormier actually is. Let's not do that. But I imagine that a place that has peacekeeping rules like that would allow you to step in and protect, if someone were breaking the rules, they would allow you to step in and protect, which is what we were doing. To be fair, very little weaponry actually used, just magic.
Yep.
Not a weapon. Is a weapon, but not. Depends on, the classification.
There are no bolts in the bodies anymore, so no one's ever going to know about the real weapon.
Yeah.
Apart from the big
Fireballs leave
slash
stab
wound
marks
across that
sometimes.
last guy who got just absolutely eradicated and took like
Yeah.
1,000
We're not
damage.
going to find the bits of that, guys.
Yeah.
Christ. So you guys, what's your plan? How are you getting to these sewers? Which entrance are you taking?
Do we want to distract them, or do we want to find another way in?
How many are there out there smoking?
Just two guys.
Athale goes up to them. I hear
All right, mate.
I have 10 gold pieces for both of you fine gentlemen if you find somewhere else to smoke.
Oh, well, I've been thinking about smoking somewhere else for a while now.
There are some great spots around, I have
Some
heard,
great spots is what I'm hearing.
that are not anywhere near here.
Nowhere
10
near
gold,
at
like-
all.
10 gold's like half a year's salary for a
Yeah,
artisan. Like,
Yeah.
it
Aggressively
just made them
country.
very... Yeah.
And they run. They just straight up
Thank
run.
God.
Like, I don't know what these
Yeah.
people are up to, but I want to leave.
They're gone.
They run around the corner and they see the scene. And they're like, oh.
think I know who did it.
Carnage with purple dragon knights, yeah. Oh my god. Sometimes I forget that we're just in a city and people are just people and you can just ask them to leave or give them a little bit of
Yes.
money. I
It
don't
is
know why I
sometimes.
thought that needed to be more complicated than it was.
It is sometimes easier to do it that way.
In my defense, I've spent very little time in cities. I've probably spent more time under the ground in sewers than I have in cities at this point. So,
Well, you'll feel right at home here then, I suppose, as we enter the
Yeah.
sewers.
Now, with little effort, you find a point at which, shortly after entering the sewers, you see a large crossroads. There is a small, circular, not like plinth, but like a raised platform that is in the center of this structure, where you can see that sewage is flowing underneath from various directions. Out one end, but in from others. And as you stand there, you consider, what am I going to do about perhaps not being... Are you going to try and hide so that you can observe this exchange, or do you want to announce your presence?
Hiding feels like the right thing to do.
Yes, I think we should observe.
So there are some small alcoves not too far away that look like maintenance kind of ladders. They don't seem to be really equipped with anything other than these manhole covers. But they're enough for you to kind of hide one person in, or two small people maybe. Is that what you want to try and do? Like, you don't know which direction these people are going to come from. It's hard to kind of gauge. Do you have any other ways of hiding yourselves or enhancing your sneak ability?
Don't have any of them prepared. Perfect time for Leomund's tiny hut.
not that perfect. They can't see in, but they can see a big dome.
It's the sewer dome.
Oh, good old sewer dome. What's going on in there? Let's have a nice conversation right next to it.
Just put a note on the outside that says meeting place.
I leave Nugget outside of the sewers just to make it easier for us.
Sure.
And tell him to keep watch, whatever.
I figure if this is like a crossroads, then I'm gonna clean the side of one of the alcoves where if I put my back to it, somebody coming towards the crossroads wouldn't be able to see me, because either they come from in front of me and I can scoot my way around, or they walk from behind me and I can hopefully stay out of their line of sight until they pass.
Okay. You can stay in one of the alcoves.
But I'm cleaning it first, and then I'm gonna dirty it when I leave so they don't know that somebody was there.
Okay. It's like a neurally shaped clean section.
Yeah, exactly.
Who could this have been? I think I'll hide in an alcove as well with the cloak of the elven kind. Maybe just like hunker down and just try and like look like a sack of something in there.
Okay. How about Aura?
Yeah, I'm also just gonna hide, but I just need to hide with no magic things. Just myself hiding normally.
Okay. Can I have some stealth checks then, please?
Things also have disadvantage on perception checks to see me with the cloak of the elven kind.
I'm gonna use a point of luck. Oh my god, I'm gonna use another point of luck. Oh my god, holy fucking shit, dude. I'm gonna use my last point of luck. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
It's the end of the day.
21,
Yeah.
19, 21. Okay, those are some good stealth rolls. You guys are tucked into these alcoves around, and surely enough, eventually you hear some footsteps. And one of them appears to be a middle-aged kind of white gentleman who's walking towards the center crossroads. And he stands there. He kind of pulls something from a pocket and stares at it for a moment, and then it appears that he's kind of got like a cane for a bad leg. They kind of using props as a way to rest against it for a while. And a few moments later, another individual joins them. Now, this individual looks an awful lot like someone you've seen before. As they walk towards this middle-aged gentleman, you see a young red tiefling.
One is like
Me scrolling through my notes about red tieflings.
Is it? No. Is that?
Sometimes you just gotta let your players roll through some notes.
all of my notes are about dead tieflings.
Interesting.
Because there was the tiefling at the library, I think.
Yeah, that's where my memory was going to.
That is the tiefling that you are looking at right now.
Okay. Was she dead? Did she not die?
She was dead, yeah.
Okay.
It's the doppelganger.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
It's the one that got away.
Oh fuck.
And you just used a big spell.
Stops his face.
They meet in the center and they start to converse. And the older gentleman says, Ferrig, would you wear your skin, please? And Ferrig kind of shakes off the tiefling's appearance and appears as his usual doppelganger self. You can see now that without having his kind of appearance of the tiefling, you can see that he's got a number of like satchels. He's got like a bandolier of several daggers on him, on his person. And he says, "It's a pleasure to see you again. It is it I wasn't sure we would ever have a lovely chance to talk. It's been so long." He says, "Do not be so nonchalant with me. What is it you want?" Ferrig says, "I was under the assumption that I would be seeing Sub Rosa. Yes, Sub Rosa is busy. She's got plans in action this evening and won't be able to see you. She was under the belief that she'd be seeing the Alabaster, and I don't think that's you." "No, I am not the Alabaster, but I speak on her behalf." "Then I speak on Sub Rosa's behalf, I suppose, for now. What can I do you for?" Sub Rosa feels that... So not Sub Rosa, the Alabaster feels that we all got off on the wrong foot. I feel like we could be friends again. It wouldn't be so hard for us to see eye to eye, I think, if there's just a little effort from both sides. Perhaps we could work together. Like old times. It wasn't that long ago that we were friends." He says, "The fact that you're siding with those bastards means that we are no longer friends. You've sided against your own family." He says, "Listen, do you really think that I would abandon you all for nothing? This is a good cause. This could be the best for us. You know that it's difficult being the way that we are, and I don't think being with the Thieves Guild is enough for us. I don't think they're really looking out for us. I think they're using us. I think Sub Rosa is using us. Now, the Alabaster, I think maybe Anna has some points. I think if we work together, we could come out the other side of this, not just living day to day, but we could be rich, maybe. We could have a place, a home." "You are full of shit. Absolutely full of shit. I would think strongly about ever trying to contact us again. Perhaps it would be the best for both of us if you never ever see anything to any of us. Never see your family. Don't try to contact Sub Rosa." They exchange a few curt words. They argue for a moment. Anything you guys want to do whilst you're listening to this?
I would just like to
No.
clarify. So there's the old man, and then
Mhm.
there's the doppelganger.
Yeah,
And the doppelganger is speaking for Sub Rosa or for the Alabaster?
the Alabaster.
Okay.
What, did we get the name of the old guy?
Kidizit, he mentioned briefly at the beginning.
Can you spell that?
I can put it in the Discord.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't think Nurley would definitely not say anything because she doesn't even know like what she would do to react to all of this, but it seems like we want information so that she wouldn't feel the need to intervene. Everyone can act for themselves.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. The final remarks
Wait, is Thale not?
exchanged.
Are you not doing anything? Oh wow.
No.
Okay. All right.
The final
You gotta know when
remarks
to strike. It's important.
that Ferrig exchanges are that, listen, if we worked together, distracting the Purple Dragon Knights can only help the Thieves Guild. You can benefit, we can benefit. We could work together again. We would be on the same side, and you can win over the Alabaster. He says, she needs to win over me. An abomination, top to bottom. Ferrig, I hope I never see you again, ever. And he kind of stands up, pushes off with his cane, and points the direction that Ferrig came. Ferrig leaves.
Can you spell Ferrig?
Ferrig.
Oh, I guessed that one right.
I got one
Yes.
R. I missed an R.
Leaving enough time for Ferrig to be gone, as it turns and leaves. He takes a southern path.
Nerly is watching Athale because if anyone is going to want to chase down the doppelganger, it's going to be Athale. Not that she doesn't want to, but like Haiku's not here, so.
Yeah. Does the doppelganger take the form of the tiefling back?
They are unfortunately out of your view when they don't immediately make any like changes whilst they're still talking
I
to.
want to try and move up so I can, if I can move without going across Kit's like view. I want to see if I can get eyes on the doppelganger as they walk away.
You would have to roll another stealth check, and if you fail, you would be revealed.
I probably wouldn't do that then.
Waiting for him to leave.
He's left.
We gotta go. We'll talk about it at the house. We leave the way
So
we
we
came.
sneak up. Okay.
Mhm.
You manage to find your way out without drawing any attention to yourselves. You see that there is a part of the promenade that has been cordoned off for some reason.
Oh,
But inevitably find your way back. It's where you massacred a bunch of people. Doc's pull of the face. Are you going back to the old tower then?
yeah.
The old tower, like not
Are you going to the
Elrond's
new tower?
I don't think we should go to the one where we already killed some gilded gauntlet people because they might, be like, now we know that these people are connected and we should go jump them in this tower that we've been living in and know a lot about
Okay.
personally.
So your thought is to go to the other tower instead.
Well, this is what Nerly would suggest.
Well, you may have to have a discussion then.
Mm-hmm.
If it's it might be fine.
We could go to neither tower and just go to an inn. The one I stayed in before was perfectly pleasant.
True.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe we should stay somewhere far away from here.
Seems like
So
a
that
bad
there's, like,
neighborhood.
A receipt of us being on the other side of town or something. You
Okay.
know?
Let's go to the new tower then, because that's all the way up east, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So not an inn.
But we might as well go to the tower, right? If you want to go up that way. We don't know of any inns up here.
There's
Other
the
than-
Wailing Wheel, I think, or the Bold Archer is.
Those are west.
Which I believe is across the Carnage.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
not where the? Oh, you said the new tower, not the old tower. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be able to blag your way into the
Rules,
Society for Stalwart Adventurers.
Could do.
I mean,
at,
you
at
know,
midnight.
quite well known.
Let's just go to the new tower.
Wild.
Yeah. That seems like
So
a
you-
good idea.
Arrive at the new
The
tower.
completed tower that is perfectly safe.
Completely safe. This place where still filled with the bodies of the people that you've killed and a bunch of traps that have not been fully disarmed. In some cases, were
Surely
disarmed
Sally
and
has
then
been cleaning that up.
re-enabled. You think Sally, the only semi-sane, barely controlled, like arcane scavenger, is doing your chores?
Because
She's-
Elrond would surely want his tower cleaned up.
I see. What did we decide was going on with Elrond? Did he stay behind here?
I don't think
I
so.
believe so.
Okay. Well, in which case he's probably still there then. Seems unwise knowing that there is a portal in here that you don't know what the other was on the other side of, but that's still fine. If that's what he was going to do, that's what he's going to do.
I don't remember.
So, as you arrive at the Emerald Spire, you find that the front door is open.
I don't love that.
Just want to go to sleep so bad. Just need-
Really surprised you came here, to be honest. So I'm kind of going to have to improv this.
Is there not an inn around here we could stay at? Just,
We just see an open door and go, I can't do it.
I'm sure Elrond has this under control.
Are you sure? It's like, it's not even. I don't even know how to refer to Elrond. Because, like, they can't do magic anymore.
Yeah, now
really.
I need to check on Elrond.
Yeah.
Do we want to retcon this as a group and say that we didn't do this?
Too late.
I can't tell if it's not a
think-
good. Okay.
It's
I couldn't
happened.
tell if
No, no,
everyone was
no.
like, "This is a dumb idea." Not do that.
I mean, I still have
It's too late.
cantrips. It's not like I'm completely out. And I didn't have to cast heal on Haiku.
Maybe Haiku just left the door open.
Maybe. I'll
Haiku
go
was the
in.
last person to leave.
Okay.
We left before Ithael and Oro. So I think we have to go in to make sure that there's nothing afoot that we didn't wish tomorrow that we would find out is afoot sooner.
Oh dear me. Okay. Let's find out what's happening in here. So you enter the front door, and amongst the crates that were previously untouched, you see that many of them have been opened and searched. As you walk through the dining hall, you see
Can
that
we close
this
the door
room-
behind us, actually?
Sure, you
Just to
can close the door.
specify that?
Yeah.
And is there like a lock
Uh,
on it?
There is a lock, yeah.
Definitely would love to
Ah,
lock it too.
Lock yourself
Take
in with the
it.
danger.
Yeah, lock it in, no worries. The dining hall appears untouched, and you can see that there have been some bites taken out of some of the food in the kitchen. As you step up into the first
bear.
floor,
The bear in here.
You feel safer with the bear.
up to the guest room, where you remember there was the rug that you pulled up. The rug is gone. The safe's door is left open, and the furniture moved about.
There's an
You
adventure half done in here.
step into the where you first found Liarum, and you can smell blood. So you look to the floor beneath you, and you see that there are several bodies around the statue. You make your way towards. I'm narrating this now because I'm taking control of you.
Wait, which statue? Sorry.
That was the
We're not looking at
animated
the tower.
statue that was the trap on the ground floor.
The library
Right.
one.
Okay.
Give me a
Yeah, the
hecking
library.
scrape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think to see what Sally's up to, see if Sally's okay, and you find that Sally also has a number of dead bodies around her. You can't control Sally or really even properly communicate with Sally beyond beep boops and whirs because Haiku's not with you. She seems distressed. You can see that her claws are covered in blood, but she seems unable to communicate with you beyond gesturing at the corpses and pointing up the staircase towards the portal.
Oh.
Do these people look like people from Cormier, or like the
Yeah.
dead bodies? These new fresh
Yeah, yeah.
bodies.
I mean, Cormier is a very multicultural place.
I
The
mean,
city
fair.
itself,
They don't look like
don't
they're
look,
from like the Shadowfell or the Feywild.
they don't look like
or-
they're from any other plane of existence necessarily. They're a mixed bunch of genders and sexes and species, I guess we're calling them in the newest edition. Not that we're using the newest edition, but I think it's better for the meantime anyway.
Ancestry. Yeah.
Sure, ancestry, yeah. Regardless, they are all wearing armor. They are all armed, though the armor and weapons don't seem especially noteworthy, really, unless you want a bunch of basic-ass daggers and scimitars. They're wearing leather armor that has been painted black. But there's nothing notable beyond not even a couple of copper pieces or anything on them. They've got no money on them at all. They have a bandolier, each of a few daggers. Some of them are missing. You can see that one of them is still in Sally. And that is the same for all of the bodies that you see.
How could
There's
this
something
happen?
happened with the portal. Where's Elleron? Sally, where's Elleron? Distressed beep beeps or like?
Yeah, they don't seem happy.
Okay. Is he dead?
She kind of like gestures wildly. She's got no idea.
They took Elleron through the portal, I bet. I bet it's more of Liarim's people.
Do I still have my walkie-talkie with my mom?
Yeah.
I'll boop boop in.
Hello.
Hey, have you checked on Elrond recently?
Nope.
Could you
Did I?
check on Elrond real quick, see where they are? Quickly. Right now?
Yeah. Sure. She just give me a second.
Yep.
She hangs up and you assume, casts a spell of some kind, and gets back to you. So what happened there?
What do you mean? What happened there?
Well, he's in like a cell.
He's in a. What do you mean he's in a cell?
So he's
I was
in
right.
like a cell.
Do you see any? Is he? So he's alive, right?
Yes, he is alive. He's in a cell though.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were taking back his tower. He doesn't have a dungeon in his tower, does he?
He's got a portal in his tower that leads somewhere, but we don't know where yet.
Oh.
And we left for an afternoon, and we've come back, and now he's not in the tower, and I guess in a cell.
No, she doesn't laugh, but I do.
That's
Maybe he wants to be there? Is that possible? I mean, he's a powerful wizard. Like, it seems unlikely that he would be in a cell unless he wants to be in a cell. Last time he was in a prison cell, it was because an extremely powerful artifact put him there, not because he, failed to repel some invaders.
Did I hold on? Off out of character. I remember talking to you about how I was going to tell my mom about Elrond,
You didn't.
but we hadn't done that yet.
Yeah.
Great.
Perfect time.
don't think Elrond's as powerful as when you knew him before.
And he's getting on a bit, isn't he? Okay, well maybe you need to look after him.
Do you have any other any where he is? Like, do you get to know what plane of existence he's in? Like anything like that? Is there a sign in the cell that says you're in Excel?
The only reason that I could do it as quickly as I did is because I'd already had to do this when he was in an extraplanar prison. This isn't like an easy spell to cast.
Yeah.
It's not something that gives me an awful lot of information.
Gotcha. Great. Okay.
This is some custom made shit.
Great. I need to tell you some things. I don't know whether now is a good time.
He's in a cell. Maybe after.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds great.
I need you to be looking after yourself. First and foremost.
Yeah, we would love a sleep.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that something that you can do before? Is he in... I mean, he's in a cell. Is it possible that whomever has him will just kill him?
I don't know.
Okay.
Could
Do
be.
you think you're in a rush?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Is a sleep a good idea? Or... I mean, you need to you make sure you're safe.
I mean, you know, I probably don't need sleep as much as other people need sleep to, you know, do more spells and stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
Hilda is the DM. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Wish me luck.
Best of luck. You're always in my thoughts.
Thank you. Keep a watchful eye.
I absolutely will.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Elrond's in a cell.
Okay. So do you think we should interrupt Haiku? Or do you think we should leave them to the... Do you think we should interrupt them or not?
If we're going through the portal, we should go at our full strength. Or as full as we can muster. If we must go now.
It feels as
We
though...
have a...
You go.
Go ahead.
No.
So we have a we have a sending stone for us and Haiku, right? Didn't we establish that wasn't there a sending? Didn't you make another one, or do we have to actually physically go get you? I feel like Haiku has a sending stone, but I don't know.
I think we did. I'll be honest, if it is still on Haiku and they're aware of it,
Probably on silent.
Yeah, it would have been turned off.
Looks like...
A magical sock on the door. Maybe you and Nugget, looking at Oro, should go get a Haiku, and Ithael and I should stay here to make sure nothing else comes through the portal. Does that seem like a worse idea? I feel like it's better than us just leaving the place completely by itself. Since we don't know where
Seems like they have
Alan
what they want anyway, so it feels unlikely they will return.
Yeah. God, I've got to go get Haiku out of it. Well, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll go fast. And let's hope Haiku did
Okay,
too.
yeah.
Let's go.
To be fair, it's after midnight. They've had a while. They've had a good long while.
A while.
Now here's the question.
3 hours is a long time.
What's going on, Haiku? At what point does Oro find you? Knocking on the door of the sashay away.
Oh. Do I have to be here for this?
Do I have to be here for this?
That was quiet, but I heard
I
it.
don't believe you.
I think Haiku and Pearl would have retired to bed at that point. We'll put it that way.
Okay, sure. That's
Yeah.
not
You're
really
sleeping.
helpful, though.
You're not
They-
sleeping. You may be chatting. You may be having a little
Are we
talk.
post post?
Post, just chatting.
Oh,
Are we post?
sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, like
Yep. Okay.
settle down.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
settle
so
down.
they don't use the bed. Good to know. Okay.
Oh dear me.
I'm banging on the door.
Same.
I go.
It's too easy. Come on, it was right there. You can't set me up like that and not expect me to take it.
Did that happen too? Oh, my gosh. So funny. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're banging on, if you're hammering on the door, like, you know, I mean, Haiku's probably going to answer.
In what state?
Just a towel.
Thinking it's the.
I thought the
Haiku.
shoot stays on.
Yeah, that's true.
Please, let me get rid of the suit. Just let me get rid of it.
God.
To keep finding reasons why he has to continue to wear the suit.
Anyway, no, we've
my
done.
God.
We've done. That's why the tuxedo's off. There.
I see.
Right.
Fucking hell.
Haiku.
Weirdly enough, the gauntlet's still on.
Haiku.
I've got a towel on, Aro. It's
Haiku.
fine.
It's still weird. We gotta go. I'm so sorry. We have to leave.
What do you mean we have to go?
We went to the new tower and there's a bunch of dead guys there and Eleron's been taken away in a portal. He's in a cell. We have to go through the portal now. So sorry. Hey Pearl, lovely to meet you. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Pearl, this is Aro, this is Pearl.
Hi.
Oh my God, I'm the biggest fan. I am such a big fan. You are magical and amazing and fantastic.
Oh my God.
I came to see you in Abeth so many times. I mean, you were an inspiration to me in the earlier stages of my career. I saw a powerful woman doing what she did best, and I felt inspired by it.
Oh.
Why are you here now?
Oh, my stepdad has been taken away, and we need to go get him urgently.
Right now.
He's in a
Yeah,
cell.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
You sure?
Go.
Pearl, I can
She-
stick around
she
for a
slaps-
bit. He's like,
Slaps Haiku on the ass.
okay.
Go.
I need to put some on.
Put the suit back on.
Oh, don't worry. She gives you the suit.
No.
You gotta keep hold of that.
Okay, I'll keep hold of it. I'll pop back tomorrow, Pearl, or when I can.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Excellent. Okay. Bye. Stay safe.
Bye.
Yep, we will. Thank you.
Fucking
Right.
hell, Oro. I mean, you know, Total have to have their time.
Yeah. You should come see the tower right now. Some people
Well,
have had
could
their
you not have
time.
gone to like an inn or something instead? Not the place we've left.
I think it's almost a good thing that we turned out at the tower. I don't know. It feels like everything feels imminent. You had to be there. We're going through a portal.
What do you mean we're going through a portal?
We're going through a portal.
It's got midnight.
This is non-negotiable.
I'm quite wasted by this point. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, no.
Why did you say that?
Oh, all right, let's go. I'm not putting the tux back on. I can't.
Emergencies only.
Real question is Haiku out of spell slots now? I'm kidding.
How many spell slots per hour of sleep do you get back? How many hours of sleep has Haiku got?
0.
No, not at all.
So we're going back to the tower?
While Aura's gone, Athea's going to go to Nurli. I think you might make more use of this at the minute. And he's going to hand you the potion of Arcanum. which if you drink it, it will refill your a spell slot of the highest level that you have.
Can that load you one over your normal amount?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
it just replenishes
Highest
it.
missing
Oh.
slot.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna hold on to it because I still have. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to
Yes.
it, but that would be very good because I don't have much left. Yeah. Thank you. I hope I can still be useful. Well, with this, I can definitely still be useful at least a couple of times. So. Thank you. Potion of
I do.
Arcanum. Woohoo.
Also have a potion of invisibility if that would be of any use to you.
I mean,
I'm just out of curiosity. Apologies for interrupting that because I love a bit of RP, but I am really curious. How many spell slots does Nerdy have left?
I have 2 sorcery points, which could be 2 first level spell slots or 1 second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 first level spell slots, 1 second level spell slot, 1 5th level spell slot, and 1 7th level spell slot.
Okay, so not nothing.
Not nothing, but not much. And I was
Okay.
like, I will hold on to this potion because if I have to cast a heal at 7th level, then I can just pop that and have another 7th level heal.
And
or
do you have
a
any like
7th level-
backup spell scrolls or something like that?
I have never had a spell scroll.
Okay.
Never once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any wands?
Just my regular one. But I mean, I have cantrips. I have
There's loads of
chill
ones on the
touch
wall.
and
Yeah, there's loads of ones on the wall.
yeah, aren't they all trapped?
Then we're gonna die with other traps though.
Yeah. Like we determined that they would all go off at the same time. Not
That
worth
was
it.
the trap. Yes, they would all go off at the same time. If
Chill
tripped.
touch, sacred flame, sacred flame, and
Stirred flame.
I do technically have
Stirred
mind
flame.
spike, which doesn't do a ton of damage, but it makes them suck more at saving throws.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
so I got some stuff,
Mhm.
and if I replenish that 7th level spell, then I've got 1 5th level spell slot I was going to use for teleportation circle if we needed it, but it feels like the portal doesn't need that. But if the portal does need that, I won't have the 5th level spell slot.
No, the portal just needs the ring that you found.
Right. Okay. Cool. So Raise Dead is 5th level, but Revivify is only 3rd level. Does anything happen if you upcast Revivify or Raise Dead? I don't think so. No, or at least not with Revivify. Yeah, they don't seem to have upcast, but I would have to use it for
Cool.
either of those.
Off the tower we go.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So,
What a great place to end this game. So you guys are going to go back to the tower, having spent some spell slots in a fight against a bunch of paper people, to then return to the tower that I fully prepped under the assumption that you would not be here this evening whilst something is going down, which means I now need to prep as if the prep that I'd done had been brought back like 8 hours. So what was going to be all the stuff that I've been prepping was this has already happened is now having to be reversed into this is happening. So I now have to prep a very different set of encounters.
I don't hate
Which
it though,
is-
because the last time we waited, Master Cooled
Yeah.
was beyond me saving him, and so I don't think Neurly would allow us to wait.
Well, we,
Like-
when we discussed this previously, I've alluded on several occasions to the fact that if you didn't continue your exploration of the tower, time would go on.
Yeah.
So, whilst you are quite spent,
I have a Mermaid Pearl of Power, which gives me,
Okay.
I think, a 3rd level spell slot back. Let me
all
check
right,
it.
there's something. That's something.
So I might do that while they're off, while Oro is off fetching Yeah, the last time I used it was the dragon layer. So I make a note on whether I've used it or not. So
Okay.
I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna regain 1/3 level spell slot.
Lovely. Okay, very happy with that. We are. I'm looking forward to hearing about what's going to happen next game because it's going to be tough for Neurali.
I didn't get to use my inspiration either. Can I keep it? Because it's the same day in game.
What, you mean your little D6? Nope, that's gone.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye.
I would like to, while they're gone, inspect the dead bodies to see if I
Mhm.
find anything interesting on them.
Sure, roll an investigation check. And tell
I'm
me
gonna
what you get.
guidance myself. Oh, okay.
This is
That's
you inspecting a few bodies. See if you can find anything on them. Okay.
21 using my guidance and my D6.
Hey, it's not so bad. So you don't find anything that you can immediately interpret as noteworthy or salient, but what you do find is a small scrap of paper with some notation on it in a language and script that does not appear to be a real language or script. It looks like it may be thieves' cant.
I'll have that for Oro when Oro gets back.
I run back, I read it. What does it say?
Next time.
Wow!
Just flying back, leaving Haiku just walking through the streets half naked.
I just
hanging out with
imagine
you.
Haiku holding on to Nugget with one hand and holding the towel with the other.
I cast Tiny Servant on the towel.
Did you leave your stuff behind? Why don't you have your other clothes with you?
Well, it's in the tower. I got changed because Sally brought a tuxedo over, didn't she?
Oh, is it your stuff in the... Didn't we put everything of yours in the bag of holding?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have it.
It's still in the tower.
It's in the tower with me,
you.
though, not
Yeah.
where they could have taken it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
Either
okay,
way,
okay,
it's a half naked walk back.
Okay, well, we leave on that somewhat of a cliffhanger, a cliffhanger, as we
Cliffhanger.
next
Quizzes.
session we will have to
Quizzes.
we will have to venture into the tower, not fully sapped or tapped out of all of our powers, but not at full strength. Especially given that it's our healer who has the fewest spell slots right now. Exciting. Can't wait to see what happens.
We'll be
Wow.
fine.
Oh, I've only got 2 slots left. Ooh.
I got loads.
Will
It's going to be
Well,
the fail
completionists-
show.
Will the completionists complete this tower?
I have another Tensor's transformation combo still.
That's
Ooh,
something.
shit.
Let's hope we don't lose the concentration on that.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
Oro's always a badass, so it's just gonna be me and Haiku
Yeah,
next to
that'll be
like the
fine.
last remaining healing turret, just trying not to die and to heal them while they kill everyone.
Oh wait, it is
Yeah.
a new day, so I don't have to spend a slot on a new turret. Hey!
It is past midnight.
It's past midnight. It's
My tattoo's back.
I had to look into the rules for exhaustion, because at the 24-hour mark you have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you get a point of exhaustion, and that DC goes up every day.
But we didn't wake up until like 9 a.m., so we've got like 9 hours before that happens.
9 a.m.
It
seems a
says
bit
24
generous.
hours. It says
Yeah, I think-
24 hours.
I know. I just think 9 a.m. is a bit generous. You're adventurers.
No,
9 a.m.
But this was the day that we handled the tower, so we made a plan of when to wake up and go do it. So we woke up
yeah.
at 9 and we went and
That's
started the
true.
tower at 10, didn't we?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you like met at
Because
9.
of Haiku's date. No, I think we woke up at 9 and we started the
I have
tower
no
at
plan.
10.
I have no plan on making you guys. You're not going to be.
I mean, it could be 8.
You're going to sleep.
Whatever. We have 8, 9
You're going to sleep.
hours.
It's fine. You're okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll for this anytime soon.
If
It's
we're
like-
in the portal area for longer than 8 hours, we probably should fucking leave.
yeah.
Or we're in the cave.
That shouldn't be a problem. Or will it? Well, okay, that had some twists and turns in it. I'm surprised
like
that this all happened. I had not planned for you guys to return here. I thought you'd think that's a bad idea, but it's okay.
You'd also not planned for us all being at that fight.
Nope. Didn't plan for that at all. But again, D&D for you, isn't it? All right. In which case, thanks everyone for watching and hanging out with us. Thanks players for playing, and I'll hand over to Jenny for Jenny.
Okay. We're gonna do a little raid. They're also doing some D&D. If you'd like to come by, spam some hearts. That would be appreciated. We should be back next week, I think. From all I can assume.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, okay.
Should be.
Nice. And we'll probably freeze when I click on this end button. So if you'd like to do a pose, now's the time. You did freeze, and that was good posing, except for Jack. So it missed you. It just cut off right before.
Oh, I'm gonna say I put a lot of
my
effort into
eyes
that.
closed.
It came back to
I
you
was just
doing
like-
the pose.
Oh, yeah, came back to you posing.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.